to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Where else can you stare in wonder amazement at the blinding speed of racing pigs, smell the aroma of freshly prepared funnel cakes, and marvel at Cabarrus County's best agricultural products? That's right. It's the annual Cabarrus County Fair coming September the 5th through the 13th at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center on Highway 49 between Concord and Mount Pleasant. Add in the midway rides, all that good food, and great entertainment. It'll be a time you won't forget. Get all the details online, CabarrusCountyFair.com. The Wonder Amazement begins September the 5th, runs through the 13th. That's the Cabarrus County Fair.
In the early 1950s, something really exciting happened right here in Concord, and it's been here ever since. It's the smooth, refreshing taste of Sundrop. Now, some of the faces have changed over the years, of course, but one thing that has not changed is the smooth citrus taste of an ice-cold Sundrop. You know something else that hasn't changed? It's Sundrop's involvement in Concord and the surrounding communities. Sundrop, hometown folks providing you with the taste you've come to enjoy for years and years and years. So next time you're grocery shopping, pick up Sundrop in your favorite flavor. After all, the folks at Sundrop, from delivery drivers, warehouse staff, and the management team, work hard every day to bring you the refreshing, smooth taste of Sundrop. Sundrop, the official soft drink of Radio Free Cabarrus. Nothing like a Sundrop.
More than 50 years, Troutman Barbecue has been a place to get something good to eat in Concord. Delicious barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, and home-cooked meals right away. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Troutman Barbecue, and 2 great locations to serve you. Church Street, right across from the old creamery, and Warren C. Coleman Boulevard near the intersection of Highway 49 and 601. Good Troutman's Barbecue. A way to go, a place to live and food to eat. Troutman Motors, Troutman Homes, and Troutman Barbecue in Concord. You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
All righty, folks, we are back here on Radio Free Cabarrus. We are 4.5 minutes away from the official kickoff time between the Trojans and the Bulldogs. It's a holiday weekend, which I understand it's a holiday weekend, but I'm a bit shocked with the very light turnout by both teams. Both fans, Northwest, I'm looking at the Northwest fan, and it's nearly half full in Robinson.
Well, you got a lot of folks who are still streaming in, though. They'll be here a lot more before the game gets started. But it is not the biggest crowd we've ever seen here at Northwest Cabarrus.
And here come the Bulldogs are walking to the field. And here comes the Trojans are also walking to the field. Should be an interesting game. In my opinion, both teams are very evenly matched. Both teams have speedsters on their teams, so I won't be surprised to see this game going to the 30s for both teams.
Well, it's 2 young teams, and whoever is able to control penalties and turnovers probably going to have the upper hand in a ball game like this, eliminate some mistakes, wrong reads. And they've had a week now to iron it out after those openers, kind of get the jitters out of the way and get some stuff on film that where some of these guys maybe have never played a varsity game before or very limited can kind of see what's going on.
Yeah, this is the kind of game moving forward to the regular season. If you win this game, you can build great momentum moving forward. On the other end, if you lose it, not necessarily end your season, but you definitely don't want to start the season 0-2, considering you have not played a conference game yet. You have not played Robinson Cates, A.L. Brown, Mallard Creek, just to give an example.
Yeah, you need to stack up some wins where you can get them, because there's not a lot of wins when you look at the likes of Mallard Creek and A.L. Brown and Huff and teams like that. And if you're Northwest Cabarrus, you've got the prospects of looking at a Concord, a Central Cabarrus, a Hickory Ridge, and some of the other Cabarrus County teams are very stout, the West Roans of the world. So should be interesting to see what happens here. The captains are on the sideline. Let's check and see if we can see the Northwest Cabarrus Trojans. Going to be sending out Isaiah Williams as one of the captains. Also, Ellison Thompson. Number 2, Will Poole. And number 11 is Darius Chapman. Chapman returned a fumble for a touchdown last week against West Stanley.
And J.M. Robinson Bulldogs will send in number 12, Alt Ames. Number 2, DJ Young. Number 22, Markel Dalton. And number 44, Brendan Wanigal.
And the captains are at midfield for the coin toss, and that means football is just around the corner, and the Trojans are going to come running on the field just about the time the captains get ready for the coin toss.
We're still waiting for Robinson to take the field. They have not done so.
Yeah, they're down to our right. And the officials talking with the captains, and we'll soon have a coin toss going. Lots of other games going on tonight. Hickory Ridge is at home against Cuthbertson. Concord is at Mount Pleasant. A.L. Brown Wonders at home against South Rowan. Also, a game that started at 7 o'clock. Cannon School and CFA Academy playing over at Webb Field in a private school matchup. And Central Cabarrus is on the road tonight at Albemarle. And I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting.
Cox
Mill is at home. Yeah, Charlotte Latin at home against Cox Mill. So
it should be interesting, the Central Albemarle, if it's anything resembled to last year when Central won by 27 points.
All right, now the coin toss. Northwest Cabarrus won the toss. They'll defer their decision to the second half. That means J.M. Robinson's going to get the football. And it looks like they're going to be moving from left to right as we look at the action.
And let's see who's the kicker going to be for the Trojan. The kicker is Logan Wanigal. He's going to be...
Yeah, Logan Wagner, 5'9", 155-pound senior.
And waiting for number 20 from the Robinson to get into his own sideline for the players to jump in.
Well, this has been the Sundrop pregame report. We're going to go right into the game. Of course, don't forget we'll have totals and highlights coming up later on the Sundrop postgame report. The Bulldogs break through their banner, and they're over on their sideline. And the Trojans have already lined up, and they're ready to kick it off here from Northwest Cabarrus. As we look toward the southwest end zone, we're looking straight back into the sun. You'll see what I mean when we turn the camera in that direction for those of you watching this on the video replay.
And we should mention WBTV is also in the house, so highlight from this game will be provided 11:35 on Football Friday night.
That'll be coming up tonight, just after the 11 o'clock news. I turned it on last week, and there was some game on, and the next thing you know, the news was playing during Football Friday night. I don't know if I ever saw Football Friday night. I'm not going to say this too loud so the guy from Channel 3 doesn't hear. I turned the channel and watched it on the other guys.
So getting ready to return it for the Robinson Bulldogs is number 22, Markel Dalton, and also number 5, Romeo Stenback. Official kickoff time is 7:29. Less than a minute away from official, and now we are underway with a good kickoff.
Ooh, they dropped it.
Between Dalton and Stenback. Dalton pick it up, and Dalton will be tackled short of the 10-yard line, I believe. There's a bit of a scramble going on.
So Dalton and Stenback have a little bit of a collision there. They didn't get this signal clear, and it kind of hurt them a little bit. Poor field position to start.
Yeah, the ball is spotted at the 7-yard line with 11:54 left in the first quarter. That is where the Bulldogs will be starting. Horrible field position to start it out. DJ Young is a shotgun.
We'll call that the 13, looks like, Shaked.
Yeah, so they got a bad spot on the scoreboard. So DJ Young is a shotgun. Yes, let's see what's the running back line up next to him. Meanwhile,
looks like 21 is the running back, and now we've got a timeout call by J.M. Robinson right away. Well, you hate to see that right off the bat. They didn't run a play from scrimmage, and J.M. Robinson calls timeout.
Well, let's see if they change the formation.
In the backfield, looked like they had Sam Hargrave.
Yeah. Robinson, one thing about them, they like to play multiple running back, numerous wide receiver during the game.
Timeout called. J.M. Robinson timeout is the first charge.
Boy, you really hate to burn a timeout before you run a play. And
yeah, especially 6 seconds into the game.
First down, 10.
So, once again,
but it's better than to fumble a football or have a miscue in the backfield that could cost you deep.
That is true. Young shotgun. Sam Algrove is lining up next to him. He has 2 wide receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end is in the right side field. Quarterback Kippel. Young with the Kippel. Decent yardage by Young. Tackle out after he went down. No flag for late hit.
Quarterback DJ Young on the keeper. Stop is made by Darius Chapman.
Trying to see. Looked like he picked up 4 yards in the game.
So for 5 yards, we'll move the ball out to the 20-yard line on the trip.
Actually,
it's just shy of the 19. We'll call it the 18. Bring up second down and 5.
5.5. Young is once again shotgun. Algrove lining up next to him. Same formation as before. This time it's the end after Algrove will be short of the first down.
Yeah, he's gonna. It looks like he may be just maybe a yard shy. We'll see where they spot it. Just across the 22, so that's going to bring up.
Third and 2. Yeah, third and 2. Quarterback run, and that.
Oh, their signal fumble. Let's see. And
it
number
is
2.
a fumble recovered by Will Poole. Horrible start by the Bulldogs. You cannot start it the way you just started if you're a Bulldogs fan. And it's all started with a mishandle by Markel Dalton and Romeo Standback.
Yeah, it really did.
So, still the starting quarterback.
So the turnover there with 10:51 to play.
And the starting quarterback for the Trojans, number 6, David Perkins. First and 10 Trojans from Bulldogs 25-yard line. 10:51 left in the first quarter. Motion, false start. Looked like it was a false start. The tackle, right tackle, moved the head of the snap, even though the Trojans are pointing to the Bulldogs sideline.
Let's see what the call is.
Actually offside. Could have went either way, folks. But instead, a 5-yard penalty against the Bulldogs will bring up first and 5 from the Bulldogs 20-yard line.
5-yard penalty.
Perkins is lining up under center, and it's the I formation. Fullback behind them, then the running back. Wide receiver split to each side of the field. Perkins with the end up to the running back, who got stuck up. He just got stuck up. Great tackle by number 45 from the Bulldogs, Daniel Russell.
Looks like he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. That's going to bring up now second down and 8 back to the 23. That really didn't fool anybody on that one.
We did not, and the running back for the Trojan is number 23, Isaiah Williams. He's lining up behind the fullback. Quarterback Kipper Perkins is going to throw it. Caught by number 11. Number 11 for the Trojan is Darius Chapman, who catch the ball for it. Trojan, first down.
Quarterback Devin Perkins pass complete to Darius Chapman.
Completed just for the yardage needed. Will bring up first and goal.
Now I believe it's going to be first and 10, the ball out the 11-yard line. So it's going to be a 12-yard gain.
Yeah, just shy of between the 11 and the 10-yard line. Perkins with the end of to Williams. Williams again got jacked up. This time, number 74, Brandon Steele with a great tackle. Was assisted by other Bulldogs player, but still got the initial end on Williams.
The loss is back to the 13, so it's going to bring it. Oh, we got somebody down now.
Let's hope it's just cramp. Number 64, Austin Ames is down for the...
Yeah, Ames is grabbing the back of his leg, so everybody will go to the sideline and get some hydration.
Get some sun drop. which they needed.
Well, let's take a break right here. We'll be right back as this injury timeout. No score, but knocking at the door is the Trojans.
In the early 1950s, something really exciting happened right here in Concord, and it's been here ever since. It's the smooth, refreshing taste of Sundrop. Now, some of the faces have changed over the years, of course, but one thing that has not changed is the smooth citrus taste of an ice-cold Sundrop. You know something else that hasn't changed? It's Sundrop's involvement in Concord and the surrounding communities. Sundrop, hometown folks providing you with the taste you've come to enjoy for years and years and years. So next time you're grocery shopping, pick up Sundrop in your favorite flavor. After all, the folks at Sundrop, from delivery drivers, warehouse staff, and the management team, work hard every day to bring you the refreshing, smooth taste of Sundrop. Sundrop, the official soft drink of Radio Free Cabarrus. Nothing like a Sundrop. We'd like to hear your suggestions and comments. Talk to us. RadioFreeCabarrus.com.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Number 64, Austin Ames got up on his feet, but he walked gingerly to the sideline. The resume play. It's 2nd and 12, Trojan. Ball is look like 15-yard line.
About the 13. He lost a couple of yards on that last play. Oh, and Perkins is under pressure.
And he got sacked. Should have thrown it away. At no time, sacked by Ethan Steinbacher. We'll bring up third and long, Trojan.
Yeah, Steinbacher was all over him.
Ball is spotted just shy of the 20-yard line.
And that's going to be a loss.
Of 6.
Yeah, it's about 6-yard loss, so -6, and that's going to bring up third down.
And if you're Trojan, you just want to pick up a couple of yards to give a chance to your field goal kicker. Perkins is in shotgun, is going to roll to the right, is going to throw it, caught by the wide receiver, short of the first down, but bring back the sack yardage.
He goes inside the 10, so looks like they're going to go for a field goal as they get down to the 8-yard line, so it's a pickup of 11.
Nathan Clark was the wide receiver who caught the ball. We'll bring up fourth.
That will bring up 4th down and 7.
Yeah, Trojan falls short by 3 players. Now they realize they bring 3 more players in, and it's 4th and 7.
The kick will be made by number 3, Logan Wagner.
Logan Wagner is the kicker. Low snap, very low snap. Kick is up. The kick is good. I'm surprised he got it up. So it's 3-0 Trojan with 8:38 left in the first quarter.
The Southern Women's Show is back, and it's time for some serious fun. It's going to be the best shopping ever. Watch runway fashion shows, meet healthcare experts, and find super cute accessories. Rock your hair with a new cut and style. Get a makeover from the beauty experts at Belk. Celebrate Girls' Night Out on Friday, presented by Concord Mills. It's September 11th through the 14th at the Charlotte Convention Center. Sponsored by Chevrolet, Food Lion, and the Charlotte Observer. Save big by getting discount tickets at Walgreens or go to SouthernWomen'sShow.com.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinot.com today.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Logan Wagner with the kickoff is getting ready to kick it off. Markel Dalton and Romeo Stahlback are getting ready to return. It's shortish kick. Return by Stahlback. Stahlback has a good spin. Now it's closed rapidly, and it will be shy, just shy of the 20-yard line. Had a spin, but it closed. So the Bulldogs will start it off from the 20-yard line, exactly the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Bulldogs, hoping for a better luck than the previous times they had the ball.
You mentioned shortish kick, but that ball really drove. He was at the 1 yard line when he fielded that ball. Nearly had to come out of the end zone, actually, to get his feet in play so he could return it.
And Williams is in shotgun. He has Algrove, the running backs next to him, as well as Damian Rosal. Williams is going to keep it. Quarterback Kippel. Good run by Williams. Pick up 5 yards on the play. Will bring up 2nd and 5. 2nd and makeable for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, DJ Young just used his blockers that time. He was just like another ball carrier. He's going to get 6 on the play.
Yeah, between 5.5 and 6. Let's call it 6 yard line. 6 yard.
Just shy of the 26 yard line.
Yeah. 2nd and 5. Once again, the same formation for the Bulldogs. They have 2 wide receivers split to the right. Young, once again, same formation, same play. Young, pick up close to it, fell down. He had a seam, but it was enough open for him to pick up decent yardage on the play.
It looks like he's going to get 2, and he's going to be 3rd down and 2 out at the 28 yard line. They're going unbalanced. They're not having a wide receiver or a tight end on the wide side of the field. Now it looks like this time they may put switch it out to the wide side this time and a tight end back over on the other side.
Yeah, the previous possession kind of remind you of the Wildcat formation, folks. So did makeable for the Bulldogs. 2 wide receiver to the right.
The line to gain is the 30.
Young
just
is
across
going to throw it. Caught by Justin Clapp. Clapp will have enough for a first down. Get it right back by Dalton. And he will be stopped at the 46 yard line. 1st and 10. Bulldogs.
Yeah, Justin Culp with the reception. And Culp had a couple of big receptions last week in that loss at Cox Mill, but that moves to change.
18-yard gain on the play.
Exactly. Goes all the way out to the 46-yard line.
With 7:30 left in the first quarter, still 3-0 Trojans here on Radio Free Cabarrus. And Jan is similar to the Wildcat formation. No wide receiver to the right. He's under pressure. Need to do something with it. He's trying to escape, and he's going to be sacked.
Yeah, there was nowhere for Young to go that time. There were black jerseys swarming every direction. They did a good job of containment, forced him back inside. Turns into a loss of 4 on the play on the sack. So 2nd down and 14 back to the 42-yard line. And
the sack was by Sam Newhouse. He got the sack for the Trojans. Great blitz by the Trojans. 2nd and long, Bulldogs. Young is in shotgun. Fake to Algrove. Quarterback Kipper. Young gets a great seat. Young still is Smith. He's going to pick up the first down and more.
He's going to get
DJ Young with a great run. I'm surprised there was no flag for Old Scholar. There could have been a flag.
No, he didn't come anywhere near a horse collar on that. You're too critical, Shaked. Don't referee. Tell us what happens. Don't referee. And a big first down on the run as it goes all the way down to the 38-yard line. That's going to be, let's do some math here, 12 and 8. That's a 20-yard run by Young.
Tremendous Young run by Young. Yeah, the play could have been reviewed for a flag, but there is no challenge for a flag. Young is in shotgun, waiting for the snap. Quarterback Kipper once again trying to run to the same side. He has success. DJ Young close to it, falls down. Running out of bounds to one of his own players, stopped his momentum. After a great runnage by Young.
What he's doing is just kind of picking a hole. He dips inside and then kind of bounces it to the outside. And when Northwest Cabarrus figures out that they've got to keep that containment, they may hem that one up. But it's going to be a pickup of 8 down to the 30-yard line. And 3-0 with 7:06 to play here in the first quarter.
Folks, if you watch Cam Newton play, DJ Young, with the way he's playing right now, kind of remind you of Cam Newton. Young is under pressure, escaped from one guy. DJ Young escaped from 2 guys. And he's still on his feet. Oh my goodness. How did he escape from 3 guys not going down?
He fumbled the football and somebody picked it up.
I think he's the one who recovered it.
No. Well, maybe he was.
I believe so.
That's 21 who went down.
Algrove went down, gingerly walking to the sideline.
Near the first down marker.
Just shy of the first down.
Yeah, he got the first. A 5-yard gain, so it goes to the 25. First down and 10 at the.
Great Duniac attack by Young. It's fun to watch, folks.
He's going to get broken in half, though, if he keeps doing that.
With the high throw to Dalton. High throw nearly went close to Coach Richie Williams on the Northwest Trojan sideline.
On the play for Northwest was Brendan Smyer. Result of the play will bring out.
Yeah, second down and 10 now at the 25-yard line.
Lining up next to Young, running back Gary Price.
That's the first time we've seen Price today. Grady Price.
Young has 2 wide receivers to the right.
Oh, he nearly fumbled it.
But he still kept the ball, and he still kept the ball and close to his first down. I will say it again, it's fun to watch, folks. Whether you're a Trojan fan or you're a Bulldogs fan.
Hey, he wouldn't be fun if you're a Trojan fan.
Great run by Young to keeping the ball.
Will bring up for the Bulldogs. Third down.
Will bring up 3rd and 2 from the Trojan 17-yard line. 6:05 left in the first quarter, and a very entertaining first quarter, we should mention.
Young is accounted for just about all the offense in this drive. A pass play, and then the rest runs.
Young with the quarterback run. This time he's going to stop short,
and
he fumbled it. And it's recovered by the Trojan. Number 12, Nathan Clark recovered the fumble. Young tried to do this time too much.
Yeah, he did.
We gave him too much credit before, and unfortunately we have to take it away. So it's 1st and 10, Trojan.
Daquan Smith is the man who caused that fumble, and Nathan Clark scooped it up, and he could see some green grass, but he could just never get away from that last man for J.M. Robinson, and that turns it over.
So Trojans will start off from their own 34-yard line. Perkins fumble it, recovered by his own running back. That was dangerous. If you're a Trojan fan, recovered by number 7, Omar Kaiser. It was close to a turnover by the Trojans, folks. With 5:27 left in the first quarter, still 3-0 Trojan.
Going to be a loss of 4 on the play, so 2nd and 14 at the 30.
This time they have Isaiah Williams is the running back, replacing Kaiser. Nathan Clark is in motion. Perkins is going to throw it. Now he's going to run with it, and he's going to be tackled hardly. Nice tackle, not giving up. Number 45, Daniel Rassal, who's been everywhere on defense and on offense for the Bulldogs tonight, folks.
Going to be a gain of 10. That'll bring up now 3rd down and 4 yards to go out at the 40-yard line.
4:40 left in the first quarter.
Trojans taking advantage of a turnover by J.M. Robinson, lead 3-0, and now they're trying to take it back again after another turnover. Robinson with 2 turnovers so far.
Perkins is going to run with it, and it's going to be close. I think he's going to hit it.
He's right at the sticks. I think he's about a half yard short where they're spotting him right now. We'll have to look and see.
Was tackled by number 72.
Kevin Perkins on the keeper.
Just LaNose.
Are they saying first down?
Yeah.
So they're going to move the chain. So he got exactly 4.
I would have liked to see a review of that, folks.
1st and 10, dead on the 44-yard line.
Not even enough for a measurement. Oh, Perkins in shotgun is waving for Nathan Clark to get in motion. He ended up to Williams. Still on his feet. Great run by the running back for the Trojan. Number 22, Ali Mundi with the running.
Yeah, Ali Moody with the run just inside the 47-yard line of J.M. Robinson.
Great run.
9-yard gain.
And a good touchdown saving tackle by the Bulldogs. I mean, it looked like Mundi had a chance to score a touchdown.
Yeah, he was about a man away.
Perkins in shotgun, waving once again to Clark to go into motion, standing up, 3 wide receiver to the left. Perkins skip for one guy.
He fumbled.
And he fumbled, recovered by the Bulldogs. Yes, he did. Great pursuit by the Bulldogs. This is how you play defense. Recover by number 44, Brandon Wagner.
So the fumble recovery
by Wagner, and I believe Austin Ames was the one who caused the fumble. Ball is spotted at the Trojan 37-yard line with 3:25 left in the first quarter. Ball is at the 47-yard line. Young gets 3 wide receiver to the right. He's looking that side. Need to do something with it. Throw! And it dropped by Michael Dalton. Should have caught it. Dropped it.
Had 2 receivers in the area. Somebody probably didn't run the right route, and he got in kind of in the line of vision of Dalton.
Yeah, Justin Clapp was close to that ball, but looked like intended to Dalton, who had 2 hands on the ball and just dropped it, folks. 2nd and 10, Bulldogs. Just past the 50-yard line, 47-yard line to be exact.
3 turnovers so far here in the first quarter.
Young asking for the snap. He's going to run with it, and he's going to escape. No, he's not. He's going to be taken down for a sack. Number 55, Daquan Smith with the sack.
Smith's been all over the quarterback so far. Big 55. The loss is back to the 48. That's a yard, so it's going to be 3rd down and 11.
And with Young fit, he might be able to pick it up by running it, folks, if he has a scene set up for him.
Northwest continued to lead 3-0 here late in the first quarter.
Young asking for the snap. He's going to attempt to throw it. He's going to attempt to throw it. He's not. He's going to be sacked. Hold on to the ball too long. This time, we'll bring a 4th down.
They're going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 4th and 11 at the 48.
So no sack, but not a productive play by Young, because the Bulldogs will be forced to punt it.
Joseph Bruner's back in punt formation.
Trojans are playing it punt safe. They don't have anyone getting ready to return it, which I'm a bit surprised, folks. It's not the time for fake with 4th and 10 on your own field. Here's the punt by Bruno. No pressure. Good punt by Bruno. Ball will take Robinson bounce and will spot short of the 20-yard line.
So the good punt, and nobody back there to return it.
Very good punt at the 11-yard line.
So Northwest Cabarrus now with bad field position. And that punt looks like 37 yards, no return.
Yeah, this is a great punt. Did not go into the end zone, so very good punt by Bruno. Clock is 1:47 left in the first quarter. Still 3-0 Trojan here on Radio Free Cabarrus. Perkins under center this time. And there is a flag on the play. This might be a false start. And if it is, it's not good if you're a Trojan fan.
Yeah, because that'll take it back inside the 10-yard line. Let's see what the call is. Most likely it's going to be some procedure or formation
penalty.
I
see they're going back. Trojans out.
It's going to be a legal
false
procedure.
Start.
Yeah.
5 yards. So ball will be started at 6-yard line. This is dangerous time for the Trojans. They have to watch out for a low snap, pressure. They cannot afford a safety or even a turnover in this case.
That takes the ball back inside the 6-yard line. We'll give you some scores here just in a moment when we have an opportunity. There are several big games across the state.
Perkins with the pitch to the running back.
He fumbled the football.
And it's
go out of bounds.
Went out of bounds.
Who was the ball carrier that time? Was 23, 22?
Yeah, 23. Isaiah Williams. Very lucky to fumble it out of bounds and actually pick up decent yardage on the fumble. No gain, actually. So they picked up better yardage, but...
In the first quarter, Central Cabarrus 3, Albemarle nothing. That's in the first quarter.
Here we have 3-0 Trojans with 1:34 left in the first quarter.
Williams got real lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And another whistle. If this is against the Trojan, that is not good, folks.
Be half the distance here.
Down on the field, stopping play before the snap.
Let's see. I believe it's against the Trojan, but you never know. Oh, that is
Offside
against
defense,
the Bulldogs.
okay.
That is not a smart penalty, folks, if you're a Bulldogs fan.
5-yard penalty.
That 5 yard before, you just gave it back.
So that's going to take it out to just shy of the 11-yard line.
For 2nd and 10.
1:37 to play. 3-0 Trojans, but they're sputtering a bit, and so are the Bulldogs here. High formation this time.
Parkinson's wide receiver split to each side. He's going to throw it. He's under pressure. Need to do something with it. Low throw, incomplete.
But he threw right over the back shoulder of one receiver trying to go a little farther down the field, and goes incomplete.
Intended to number 26, Javarius Johnson. Will bring up 3rd and 10.
Brown and Markel Dalton were there on the
Pressure by Jaquil Brown and Markel Dalton, number 15, number 22 for the Bulldogs.
Justin
That will bring up
Alalambi was the end on that side, and he kind of got sucked up in a little bit. Perkins got to the outside. Actually looks like Alalambi's playing linebacker.
Perkins is again high formation. Running again to the right.
Dropped the football.
Fumbling. Recovered by the Bulldogs. The question is, was not a forward pass or not?
No, it's going to stay down at the 1 yard line, looks like.
Recovered by number 9, Malcolm Williams.
Who was it?
Number 9, Malcolm Williams.
Malcolm Lewis?
Yeah, Malcolm Lewis. It was a very close box to a lateral pass. Very close.
Well, it looked like he just dropped it. I'm not sure what. That's a huge play there.
And if you're Bulldogs, you need to score a touchdown from 1 yard line. From the Trojan 1 yard line.
This is a place where you like to be up under center, but he's in the shotgun because that's where they're used to playing it.
High snap. He's not going to get in. I think he lost the yardage.
Yeah, he's lost yardage because.
And there was a saying that there might be a fumble. I don't believe it was a fumble. Even though the Trojans sideline is protesting it, it's not a fumble, folks.
The loss is going to be back to the 3 yard line, so he lost 2 on the play. The problem with running the shotgun on the goal line where it's the 1 yard line, you take it so far back. Of course, a lot of times you're handed off to an I-back. He's already that far back, but you'd at least like to be a little closer to the line of scrimmage, I think. But they're still going to go shotgun.
Clock is at 40 seconds left now, less than 40 seconds. I snap. Young is going to keep it, pick up the original yardage, but not enough.
Well, somebody came out of the pile for Northwest.
Yeah, no, but he was down. He was down, definitely down. That is not a fumble, folks.
3rd down and goal. Now, I think they're going to spot him at the 3 again. I don't think he got back any yards at all. So it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 3 after no gain.
And if you're the Bulldogs, do you run a play or do you let the clock expire?
Got plenty of time on the play clock, so they can do whatever they want to do.
10 seconds left in the first quarter now.
Looks like they may just take. Young. They snap it with 1 second.
And he's going to be short. It is not going to get in. Tremendous 3-stop defense by the Trojans. That is how you want to play defense, folks.
And that's going to end the first quarter. Our score, Northwest Cabarrus 3. J.M. Robinson knocking at the door with 4th down coming up. Nothing.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy. Fast, friendly, affordable. It's got all the modern conveniences, and they have free delivery. That's Cannon Pharmacy. You can go on the internet, cannonpharmacies.com. 6 great locations to serve you. 2 in Kannapolis, the new location in Concord. That's at Cabarrus Avenue at Concord Parkway. Also location in Charlotte and Mooresville. That's Cannon Pharmacies. Great hometown service. Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy. You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, we are back at the start of the second quarter. It's 4th and goal. J.M. Robinson from the Trojan 5-yard line. As soon as we have time, we'll provide more scores from Cabarrus County teams, folks. As the Bulldogs are definitely going to go for it. Or it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they are. I don't see Bruner or anybody on the field.
Actually, we do.
Oh, yeah, we do see. Looks like Joseph Bruner, the kicker, is on the field.
A bit surprised by the decision, because even if you stop, you pen Northwest at the deep territory, but Coach Glass wanted to get positive out of this play and went to put Bulldogs on the board. Joseph Bruner is going to attempt a short field goal. Kick, looks like around 20-yard kick. Waiting for the snap.
Yeah, they're going to spot it at the 11, so it'd be a 21-yarder.
Low snap again. Kick is up. Kick is good. So just the start of the second quarter. 11:55 left in the game, and we are all tied up here with the camera drop.
Yeah,
not by us.
Yeah, wasn't ours.
Read all about it in the Independent Tribune. That's your hometown newspaper. The Independent Tribune, independenttribune.com, features local news, features, and everything you want to know about Cabarrus County and Southern Rowan County. And, of course, they're published on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The unifying voice of Greater Cabarrus County is the Independent Tribune. Of course, lots of special features online at the Independent Tribune, including some video from time to time. To subscribe, call 704-789-9162.
There's one place in Cabarrus County where you should take your vehicle for repairs or maintenance. It's Richie's Auto Service off Spring Street in Concord. Oil changes, timing belts, those pesky power doors and windows, brakes, hey, they can all be taken care of by Joe Ritchie and his professional staff. Got one of those annoying check engine lights on? Ritchie's can take care of it. Alternators, starters, done. Fixed at Ritchie's Auto Service. They're in the Blue Garage off of Spring Street near the Cabarrus Boys and Girls Club. Get the job done right at Ritchie's. Call 704-792-2654.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here. Let's give you a quick recap. Northwest fumbled the ball inside their own 1-yard line, and DJ Young from the 1-yard line basically lost the 4-yard, and on 4th and goal, Robinson kicks the
they're going to re-kick. I think it's. Yeah. I don't think they were ready.
Neither were us. So.
No, they're going to say offside.
So 5-yard penalty.
So J.M. Robinson's offside on the kickoff.
Already penalties are building up against both teams, folks, and we already have 3 turnovers here. So Bruno is going to kick it off.
Take it back to the 35-yard line.
Feels the returnment for the Trojan. One of them is number 7, Omer Kaiser. The other one, trying to see if it's 21 or 22. It's number 22 for the Trojan, Al Mundi. Both of them are standing at their own 10-yard line, getting ready to receive the kick by Bruner. We are all tied up here. 11:55 left, second quarter. You're on Radio Free Cabarrus. Bruner is going back to the 25-yard line now. He's getting ready to kick it off, and it's a shortish kick recovered by the half-man. And great return. Great return by number 11 from the Trojans, Darius Chapman. That is what happened when you kick a short kick, folks.
Did a good job of fielding that ball and takes it all the way back out to the 46-yard line.
They might have well tried an onside kick if they knew.
That turns out to be, caught that ball at about the 18-yard line, so that's going to be 29 yards?
Yeah, 28, 29. Perkins in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers split to each side. Here's Mundi standing up next to him. Quarterback keeper Perkins with the run. Perkins still on his feet. Pick up close to a first down. Great run by Perkins. Darius Perkins. Actually, Devon Perkins, folks. So, great run by Perkins, who's running to the sideline to get the play call from Coach Richie Williams.
Gain of 6 yards.
So 2nd down and 4. Give you a couple of scores. We told you Central Cabarrus 3-0 over Albemarle. That's in the first quarter. Concord 7, Mount Pleasant nothing. That's at the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter, we got Butler 7, Mallard Creek nothing, and Havelock 7-0 up on Newbern.
Perkins with the end after the running back. That is the whole follow.
Got him up around the throat. I think that's going to be probably a personal foul.
Yeah,
the gain is to the 46.
Nathan Clark was one who got the ball from Perkins.
So he got 2 yards on the play, and then they'll tack on 15 on top of that one.
If that is indeed the call, which it looks like it is. Personal foul, face mask. I didn't see any face mask on that.
I thought he just got him around the throat, but they're a little closer to the action than we are.
I'm guessing so, folks.
So that takes it all the way down to the 31-yard line.
Questionable penalty and a first down Trojan. Perkins in shotgun. He's under pressure. Escape from one guy. Perkins will be fumbled. The ball recovered by the Bulldogs. Jesse Clapp. Recovery. There is a flag. And there's Perkins down. Now he's getting up. Let's see who's against the penalty. Either way, it was after the play. So should be Bulldogs ball.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Number 10 recovered.
Clapp. Justin Clapp.
After the play was over.
Justin Culp.
Yeah, Culp.
Let's see what the penalty is going to be. It's probably a dead ball penalty or post possession, but we'll have to wait and see.
I'm surprised. Yeah, the Bulldogs offense. I thought the defense was coming up, and let's see. After the
blocking the back.
Yeah, against Robinson.
So
wait now.
Oh, hang on a second. We'll have to see if that's indeed. They're going to talk again.
Now they're getting talk even more.
Mount Pleasant has tied it up, so Mount Pleasant and Concord tied 7-7 in the second quarter.
Legal block in the back against Robinson. Robinson will keep the ball. 1st and 10. J.M. Robinson.
So it'll be a 10-yard mark-off on the return.
Both teams are killing themselves with turnovers. This is the 4th turnover ball, and we are not even at halftime.
Block in the back is the call against the recovering.
Ball will be spotted 31-yard line. That is where the Bulldogs will start it off. 1st and 10. J.M. Robinson.
First down, 10.
Young is in shotgun. Two wide receiver to the right, one to the left. Now another wide receiver, Gary Price, is going to the left. Algrove is standing next to Young.
Trojans showing blitz.
Dalton is in motion, moving to the left.
Now movement.
Against Algrove, 5-yard penalty, false start. Move them back to the 26-yard line.
Flag down on the field before the snap. Official indication.
Got the jumping around back there, so J.M. Robinson goes back 5 more.
5-yard knock-off.
1st and 15 from their own 26-yard line.
To the 26-yard line.
And now we have an official timeout by the Bulldogs, so this is second timeout of the half for J.M. Robinson.
Read all about it in the Independent Tribune. That's your hometown newspaper. The Independent Tribune, independenttribune.com, features local news, features, and everything you want to know about Cabarrus County and Southern Rowan County. And, of course, they're published on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The unifying voice of Greater Cabarrus County is the Independent Tribune. Of course, lots of special features online at the Independent Tribune, including some video from time to time. To subscribe, call 704-789-9162.
There's one place in Cabarrus County where you should take your vehicle for repairs or maintenance. It's Richie's Auto Service off Spring Street in Concord. Oil changes, timing belts, those pesky power doors and windows, brakes, hey, they can all be taken care of by Joe Ritchie and his professional staff. Got one of those annoying check engine lights on? Richie's can take care of it. Alternators, starters, done. Fixed at Richie's Auto Service. They're in the Blue Garage off of Spring Street near the Cabarrus Boys and Girls Club. Get the job done right at Richie's. Call 704-792-2654.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, we're soon playing with Williams with the toe to Algrove. Algrove nearly escaped for a touchdown. Nearly escaped. Great touchdown saving tackle by the Trojan. Had they not made the tackle, Algrove would have run to the end zone, folks. No question about it.
He's going to
pick up good yardage.
Got about 6 yards on the play.
So bring up 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs on the 32-yard line. On 32-yard line. Young is asking for the snap. Meanwhile, Dalton is in motion. Young is going to throw it to Markel. Dalton will drop it.
It's incomplete, I think. Yeah, it's incomplete.
Was thinking about what to do with the ball instead of catching the ball, then make your move. We'll bring up third and long.
Well, they're calling it a lateral. That sure looked like an incomplete pass.
Yeah, same to me. But keep in mind, folks, we are standing on a roof.
They're going to call it a lateral, so...
No, actually incomplete. Now they're waving incomplete.
It should have been incomplete, but they've... No, they're marked. Where they've marked it is not... Okay, they're taking it back.
Yeah. Bit of confusion by the official, folks. And keep in mind, we are standing on top of a roof, not close to the field.
Well, we had a pretty good look at that one, and that clearly was not a lateral.
Now there's a whistle. Not sure why the official is waving like that.
Yeah, the 32-yard line was the line of scrimmage, and they moved it back up. It was originally marked there at the 31, so they need 9 on this third down.
9:29 left in the second quarter. Young getting the snap. Young with the throw. Get it to Price.
Ooh.
And he had Dalton wide open. And he throwing to Dalton. He would probably still standing on his feet. Instead he intended to Gary Price. Could not catch it.
Yeah, the problem was he had 4 black jerseys right in his face, and he's having to throw over the top and try to figure out where he's going to throw it. And I think Grady Price was the guy that he was looking straight down the barrel at.
And Gary Price and not Gary Price.
Grady, I think.
Yeah, no, Nathan Clark and Omar Kaiser are getting ready to return it. Find the Trojans are setting return men. Different snap this time, bit of a pressure. And a good kick by Brunel, taking a Bulldogs bounce, still rolling, just shy of the 25-yard line. That is where the Trojans will start with 9:24 left in the second quarter. It's still all tied up here, 3 apiece, and Radio Free Cabarrus between the Trojan and the Bulldogs.
It is first down and 10 at the 25. So that's 43-yard kick, no return.
Very good kick, punt by Brunel.
Brunner's done a pretty good job. Got that field goal up despite having a little bit of trouble on the snap. Now a couple of good punts.
Perkins ended off to Williams. Williams still on his feet.
Running laterally, though, and couldn't get up the field. He may get a yard. We'll see where they spot it.
When he got the ball, it looked like he would have a good fin to run, but it closed rapidly. Great defense by the Bulldogs. Tackled by Brandon Steele.
We'll call it second down and 9, just shy of the 26. All tied up at 3-3.
Perkins the shotgun. As Clark in motion, he's going to end it off to Clark. Clark escaped from one guy. Clark will not be able to escape from another. Will tackle after a short yardage run. So running back with the carry. Tackled by Daniel Rosales, who's been all over the field, folks, tonight for the Bulldogs. He's having a tremendous game.
3rd down and 7 coming up from the 28-yard line now after that short gain. He had to slice and dice to get what he did. Don't forget, 1 week from tonight, the Cabarrus County Fair starts at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center. CabarrusCountyFair.com to get all the details.
And here comes the blitz by the Bulldogs. And the blitz worked out great. As Perkins said to hurry the throw. Incomplete. Fall down. Intended to Ali Moody.
Well, that pressure made him throw it a little quicker than he wanted to. He couldn't get really set to throw it.
And Markel Dalton is getting ready to return it, as well as Gary Price.
Also back is number 33, Grady Price.
And the kicker is also Perkins, who's quarterback, and now the punishment, I'm guessing he has to punt it. And he nearly blocked. Great punt
really
by
nice
Dalton.
punt, all the way back to 26.
Dalton tried to get a fin set up for him. Tried to escape. Did all he can. Pick up a couple of yardage on the play.
Really nice punt. He punted it all the way back to the 26. It's going to be a return of about 2.
Yeah, great punt by Perkins. For the quarterback, he put on a great punt, folks. And I'm looking at the chart for the Trojan, the possession, and I don't see Perkins' lineup in punter, but after that punt, they might want to put him at punter.
First down, 10.
Great punt, 1st and 10. Bulldogs from their own 28-yard line. 7:48 left in the second quarter. Young, get a snap. Young with the quarterback run. Young, pick up a couple of yardage on the play.
Looked like that ball popped out again after the fact, but it was after he was down.
Running to the right side.
Looks like he's going to get 5 yards on the play.
Yep.
5 yards.
Out to the 33-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Now bringing up 2nd down, 5.
I think I may have given you a score wrong earlier about Central Cabarrus. I think it was Albemarle up 3-0, but now Central has the lead 7-3.
Young with the quarterback run. Young will be having enough for a Bulldogs first down. It was still on his feet, but it was taken down after the play was dead. Regardless, it's a 1st and 10. Bulldogs.
8-yard pickup out to the 41-yard line.
Made by Darian Goolsby.
When he holds on to the ball, he's a great quarterback and it's fun to watch, folks.
Yeah, Central leading 7-0.
41-yard line.
Ball is now the 41-yard line.
Gives the Bulldogs a 1st and 10.
Cox Mill 14, Charlotte Latin 7. That's late in the first quarter.
Snap. Young actually escaped from one guy, escaped from another. He did a Duniac attack. He should have been taken down for a sack. Instead, he escaped from a couple of guys and pick up decent yardage on the play, folks.
He's going to turn it into a positive out to the 43, so he'll get 2 yards on the play.
When he should have lost 5. So
Gain of a yard. Now brings up 2nd down, 9.
Concord's retaking the lead on Mount Pleasant, 14-7. John Von Cannon and Chris Hudson calling that game on another channel for us on Radio Free Cabarrus.
2nd and 9, folks. On the 3-yard line. Young. Get the snap. Young still his feet. DJ Young still his feet. DJ Young might score. Let's see. 20-10. Push out the ball by number 11.
Wow.
Chapman. Darius Chapman saved the touchdown. You're watching Cam Newton Jr. with the run, folks. Great run by DJ Young. 4th and goal.
Okay, take it all the way down to the...
So not 4th and goal, but great run by Young. 1st and 10 on Trojan 14-yard line. Young gets for the snap. He's going to run with it again. And this time he got jacked up. Let's call it no gain on the play. Took very close to no gain.
Tackled by Cameron Threadgill.
Tackled by Cameron Melville.
44-yard run on that one for Young just a moment ago.
And if not been for Chapman, Young would have been celebrating a touchdown run.
2-yard gain moves.
So actually 2-yard gain on the play. Very generous 2-yard. 2nd and 8 from Trojan 12-yard line.
Oh, everybody moved.
Forced out. This is not arena football. If this was arena football, that play would have been allowed, but it's not.
Yeah, you can't start toward the line of scrimmage until
the ball is snapped.
Officials' indication is a false start against.
Ball will be brought back to the 19, actually to the 17-yard line with 5:17 left in the second quarter. The Trojans fans are trying to make noise.
Got a few more people across the way for the Bulldogs. The student section's pretty good over there, and it's right along the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it's the better tunnels than at the pregame. Young asking for the snap, ended up to Algrove. Algrove tried to get a set up for him.
That's actually Reed carrying the ball. Reed, and he gets up fighting.
And there's a fight.
Flags on the play. We'll see.
That was a dead ball penalty, folks.
Somebody must have said something when Quay Reed, Q Reed, number 4, the freshman, could
go either way.
He carried the ball to the 13, so he got 3 yards. And I think it's going to be a dead ball penalty.
And I think it's against the Trojan. I just saw the reaction of one of the Trojan players. He might even be ejected.
I'm not sure, but you can't jump up and start waving your arms like that. You're going to get flagged unless somebody else said something after the fact. A couple of Trojans came off to the sideline.
It will be interesting, folks.
No doubt something was said. Coach Glass is going to give Mr. Reed an earful as he goes to the sideline. Not too much of an earful. The other coaches are going to grab him.
And Coach Williams doesn't look happy on the Trojan sideline, giving an earful to one.
Rich is saying, everybody come here. Get a little chippy out there, and everybody get a little bit of water with 4:57 to play here in the first half. 3-3 our score, but J.M. Robinson in business right now, but behind the sticks deep in Northwest Territory. Unsportsmanlike conduct against J.M. Robinson. They're going to be offsetting.
Yeah.
So it'll be offsetting penalties.
So replay the down?
No, he'll get to 3 yards. It was a dead ball penalty.
Conduct penalty whistled against the Bulldogs. Also an unsportsmanlike penalty. Conduct penalty.
Okay, so they go one way, then they go the other way.
Yeah.
Kind of bizarre why they cannot spot it. Well, the ball should be originally be spotted since it's about 15-yard penalty.
That will bring up 13 yards to go for the Bulldog offense.
So second and 13 from Trojan 17.
I would have thought that would be third down because did they not? There was dead ball after the run.
Yeah, I'm guessing that is a good question.
Yeah, it's third down.
Yeah, apparently it's not on the scoreboard, but I guess it's not up to date, folks.
And the gain is going to be 4 yards. So it's third down after the penalties. Basically 15 and 15. Third down, 9 yards to go.
And you're definitely in Joseph Bruno range, so you have nothing to lose if you throw it.
The ball's at the 12-yard line.
Yes, actually it's third and 8.
That replay of third down will be a third down and 8 for the Bulldogs.
I believe it's third and 9 because it looks like the original line of scrimmage was the 13 and the ball's at the 12 right now.
And we're still stuck here with 4:57 left in the second quarter. Still all tied up here.
I mean, definitely looked like it was after the play.
Yeah, it sure was. It should be told to 9, as you say.
Got to keep your mouth shut and go back to your huddle and let your play do your talking for you. It really didn't hurt either side. Exactly the same word we would have been. But if it gets called one way, somebody's going to be hurt.
Young with the throw. And Dalton had a chance to catch it. I'm surprised there's no flag.
It was borderline there because he really decked him. Dalton never saw the ball, and I think the ball was thrown out instead of up. And Dalton was expecting it one day, and Young went the other way.
And I don't think also Dalton saw the defender about to hit him.
Yeah, the defender took a free shot there. That was probably somebody miscommunicated, because if Dalton goes out, that's a touchdown. Or if Young throws the ball in, it's a touchdown. That was wide open.
Yeah.
So Brunner's going to attempt a 29-yard field goal, try to give the lead with 4:46 left.
Good snap, good kick. The kick is up, and it's good.
Just through the upright.
So 4:29 left in the second quarter. It's now Bulldogs 6, Trojan 3.
State Senator Fletcher Hartzell Jr. would like to thank the many teachers, coaches, parents, and volunteers who work so hard to provide opportunities for our young people. School activities like athletics, bands, and clubs provide students with opportunities to learn and develop, and those activities can't be accomplished without many people who put in countless hours to support them. State Senator Hartzell would like to say thank you to each of you who help your building a better community. State Senator Hartzell also would like to thank you for your continued support and input as he represents you in Raleigh, paid for by Fletcher Hartzell State Senator Committee. More than 50 years, Troutman Barbecue has been a place to get something good to eat in Concord. Delicious barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, and home-cooked meals right away. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Troutman Barbecue, and 2 great locations to serve you. Church Street, right across from the old creamery, and Warren C. Coleman Boulevard near the intersection of Highway 49 and 601. Good Troutman's Barbecue. A way to go, a place to live and food to eat. Troutman Motors, Troutman Homes, and Troutman Barbecue in Concord. You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here with Joseph Brunel getting ready to kick it off after the field goal. He made a 29-yard field goal. Kick returned by Nathan Clark. Clark tried to get a thin setup for him. Second it up, and it's actually Chapman who returned it, folks, not Clark. There is Chapman. Previously saved a touchdown tackle by Young. Now with a good run by Chapman. 1st and 10, Trojan from their own 28-yard line. With 4:29 left in the second quarter, 6-3. James Robinson Bulldogs here in the first half. Perkins is the quarterback for the Trojan.
Now timeout called by Northwest Cabarrus, and we'll take a break as well. 6-3, J.M. Robinson with the lead.
The Southern Women's Show is back, and it's time for some serious fun. It's going to be the best shopping ever. Watch runway fashion shows, meet healthcare experts, and find super cute accessories. Rock your hair with a new cut and style. Get a makeover from the beauty experts at Belk. Celebrate Girls' Night Out on Friday, presented by Concord Mills. It's September 11th through the 14th at the Charlotte Convention Center, sponsored by Chevrolet, Food Lion, and the Charlotte Observer. Save big by getting discount tickets at Walgreens or go to southernwomenshow.com.
There's one place in Cabarrus County where you should take your vehicle for repairs or maintenance. It's Richie's Auto Service off Spring Street in Concord. Oil changes, timing belts, those pesky power doors and windows, brakes, hey, they can all be taken care of by Joe Ritchie and his professional staff. Got one of those annoying check engine lights on? Richie's can take care of it. Alternators, starters, done. Fixed at Richie's Auto Service. They're in the Blue Garage off of Spring Street near the Cabarrus Boys and Girls Club. Get the job done right at Richie's. Call 704-792-2654.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here on the playing Radio Free Cabarrus. The Perkins give it to Isaiah Williams for the running back. Running back carry. Decent yardage on the play. Looked like he picked up around 7 yards. Actually 5 yards, let's call it 5. So the ball will be spotted at the 34-yard line. 2nd and 5 Trojans. Perkins is the under center, I formation. Perkins is going to give it up to Williams. Is there Williams?
He's very close. It looks like he's got the first down with that last little dive.
I believe you're right. And it's indeed 1st and 10, Trojans.
Goes out to the 39-yard line, so.
Now they need to measure it. It looks like from where we are standing, it's a first down, folks.
Yeah, it sure does. I'm not sure what the.
Or the delays.
No, well, they're
going to measure it, but.
Yeah.
This is the first down, folks.
Well, we'll see. We've got a little bit of an angle on it.
Yeah, now finally, after a delay.
I couldn't figure out what he was trying to figure out because the guy who had the ball marker was beyond the chains easily.
Just a first and 10, Trojans. Now a flag. Before they were ready to snap the ball, might be a sideline warning.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against Robinson. I was surprised. I saw the.
Yeah, when they started to move the chains and get it set.
I saw Coach Williams and the Trojans. Coaches are moving close to the field. I guess the official did not see it, but anyway, no harm done, folks. Just a warning. Now we're getting ready to resume play.
Once they mark the ball ready for play, the clock starts to run.
Ball is just short of the 40-yard line. Perkins is going to throw it. He's under pressure. Perkins with it intended to Clark. Overthrown. Will bring up 2nd and 10. Trojans.
Coverage by Grady Price.
Coverage by Grady Price. Clark had the end on the ball, and they say when you have ends on the ball, you need to catch it, folks.
Ball throws a little high. I'm not sure if he could have brought that one in with his momentum, and probably a little bit of crown on the field, so he's running. The ball's getting higher, not unless he's dropping it in. And now we've got.
That might be offside against number 55 for the Bulldogs.
Steinbacher was wanting to get a jump there. I heard somebody yell Ethan from the crowd over there.
Probably his dad or grandfather. Offside.
Offside
against the Bulldogs. 5-yard penalty will bring up 2nd and 5.
That brings it out to the 44-yard line.
Clock is at 3:19 left in the second quarter. Still 6-3. J.M. Robinson. Perkins under center. I formation again. This is offside again. Unbelievable. Look like one of the defensive tackle jumped.
That will give him a first down.
Halt in play before the snap. Flag down on the field at the line of scrimmage.
The Robinson players are moving back. For some reason, we have smoke near the goal line.
It's probably going over from the grill. It's next to the concession stand. So back-to-back offsides.
1st and 10. Northwest Trojans. The ball is now spotted. 39-yard line.
Northwest Cabarrus, 49-yard line. Good enough.
Actually, 49-yard line of the Trojans. Excuse me, folks.
Oh, they're calling. How can you have 2nd down when you have back-to-back 5-yard penalties?
Yeah,
wait, that's wrong. They've never run a play from scrimmage. They're saying 2nd down.
Perkins is back.
Now flag.
For late celebration, but
that should have been a first down there with the back-to-back 5s.
Yeah.
5 plus 5 equals 10.
Yeah.
After an incomplete pass.
The extra celebration, if it is, it's going to be against Daniel Rosal, number 45. But you're absolutely right. Should have been 1st and 10, Northwest Trojans.
Yeah. So the loss is going to be 5 on the play, but the penalty. Well, let's see. Who knows? Now both teams are coming to the sideline while the officials try to scratch their heads and figure out what's going on.
And we should mention the head of official.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against J.M. Robinson.
The head of official is tonight, folks, and I bet the officials will get earful from him.
Unsportsmanlike penalty.
Yeah, this is penalty against Robinson. Right call, extra celebration by Rosario after the sack. Now we have an official timeout by Robinson, so Robinson is out of a timeout. And I'm surprised no one from Northwest complained why it's not first down.
It should have been a first down, but the officials apparently don't do math real well. If you want these kids to learn math, man, you need the officials to be able to count 5 plus 5 is 10 on second down and 10 after an incomplete pass.
To their defense, they had a sun drop, they had a Pizza Hut, so they will not focus.
Also check out Radio Free Cabarrus for tonight's broadcast.
Oh, now it's first and 10.
Highlights will be a slideshow at theindependenttribune.com.
Coach Watson on the PA has given us all some good pub, both Radio Free Cabarrus and the Independent Tribune. Marty Price down there shooting the game for the newspaper, and saw him go over in the Bulldogs crowd a few minutes ago, and they went crazy for his photos.
Perkins under center is going to go deep. And
dropped it.
Drop.
Wow.
Drop by number 26. 26 is Javel Johnson, who would not want to see that replay, folks.
Johnson had 6 points on his mind, and if he catches him on that slant, he may have gone, but instead slips through his fingertips.
Second and 10. 2:52 left in the second quarter. Still 6-3 Bulldogs.
Don't forget, coming up at halftime, the Ben Minot halftime show. We'll watch the band. We'll give you some highlights from the first half.
Perkins under center. Perkins fumble! Let's see who's recover it. Initially, I thought Williams recovered, but I'm not sure right now. Robinson players are pointing toward their direction, and it's luckily for the Trojans recovered by them, but actually Sam Alcroft came up with the ball. 20.
No gain on the play.
I don't get it. If he came up with the ball, why is it Northwest ball?
I think they said he recovered it in the palm.
Doesn't make sense, but the officials, folks, they are definitely asleep tonight. It's a great weather for sleeping.
Back to the 42-yard line. Now we're approaching the 2-minute mark here in the first half
now we
as
have
well.
a timeout, I believe, Northwest.
Let's stay right here. We don't want to miss any of the action here at the end of the half. But we can tell you the Ben Minot halftime report is right around the corner. The bands are getting ready to play at halftime, and understand there's going to be some music for Military Appreciation Night. Coach Williams over here is pleading his case with one of the officials on the sideline.
I'm surprised Coach Glass is not giving the official earful, because in a fumble, folks, if you're the one who recover it, it should be your team ball.
Well, a lot of times in those piles it gets taken away, and the official may see as they're unpiling that one guy's got it first, and then when they unpile, he may release from that ball. The other guy may come up with it still in his arms.
I think if Coach Glass has still a timeout left and the red flag, which I don't see a red flag and it's short, he would have probably won the challenge.
Got to go a couple higher levels before you can throw the flags on this one. 2:02 left in a half.
Third and long, Trojans. Falcons is in again I formation. Two wide receivers split to the right. One of them is Nathan Clark. Falcons is going to throw it. Under pressure. Throw. Caught. What a catch! What a catch! Great catch for a first down by number 2, Willie Poole. It's a Trojan first down.
It takes it all the way down to the 29-yard line, so it's pick up of 13 yards.
Great concentration by Poole, and great job by Perkins.
I tell you, Perkins took a shot, somehow got the ball away just before he got hit. And Poole took another shot after he caught the ball.
Well, it was all clean, folks.
Yeah, they're all clean shots.
Perkins waiting for the snap. Under center. Ended off to
Moody, I believe.
Yeah, Moody with a great sin, but it closed. And the sin opened for a second, but then it closed rapidly.
Hand off to Ollie Moody. Brought down by Jesse Klutz.
He's going to pick up 2 on the play. Down to the 27-yard line.
3 yards. We'll move the ball.
Clock is now less than a minute left in second quarter. Trojans still have one timeout left. The Bulldogs do not have any timeout left here in the first half.
50 seconds left now.
Perkins waiting for the snap. Now we get it. He's going to throw it.
Got pressure.
Got pressure. That ball, no!
Wow.
That ball
offensive player got a hand on it to break it up, and it just misdirected enough. Number 35, Cameron Threadgill, got a hand on it. Threw it in a crowd.
It looked like Robinson should have it, but one of the Robinson player defended his own player.
No, it was a Northwest player got his hand on the ball first and then tipped it. When Threadgill hit it, it changed the direction just enough, and then it hit the Robinson defender up on the forearm.
Interesting play. If that is intercepted, Robinson might have scored a touchdown.
41 seconds left, 6-3 Robinson, but Northwest at the 27-yard line of Robinson.
Perkins under pressure. Perkins is going to run with it. Perkins will have enough for a first down. Perkins still in speed. Perkins
nice
with
run.
a great run. Tackle finally by Markel Dalton. Great escape by Perkins.
Wow, I don't know how he got out of there. He looked like he ran into one of his own men at one point.
He sure did.
14-yard line, so it's going to be a 13-yard run.
Timeout, Northwest, and I'm a bit surprised Northwest took a timeout because right now they don't have any timeout. If the ball stay in play, they have to hurry up.
Well, the problem being that he stayed in bounds too. So as soon as they got that ball marked ready for play, they're going to start the clock.
Make sure and stick around for the presentation.
And folks, don't forget to stay tuned for the Ben Manneke halftime show. Will start in 28 seconds and 9. Unless we have an official flag here or something, we'll have score and highlight, and the music band is going to play a tribute to the military. It's military night here at Northwest Cabarrus Stadium.
If you're looking for a car, hey, there's an easy thing you can do. BenMinot.com, click, shop, and drive. Click, shop, and drive. You don't even have to leave your house. They will arrange credit and arrange delivery of a car. You can pick it online. Just go to BenMinot.com.
And there is a new quarterback actually for Northwest. Number 4. Kalin Chapman is now at quarterback. Now there is a whistle. What is going on here?
Yeah, do have
Yeah, we have a new quarterback for Northwest.
Kalen Chapman, sophomore.
Perkins look like he's fine as I see him walking on the sideline. And what is the call?
We're not sure what the call is here.
According to the coach Williams now.
I think they want him to put put more time back on the clock.
Yeah.
Okay, they have reset it because it was a dead ball situation coming out of a timeout.
Now 28.9 seconds left. Chapman is shotgun, the new quarterback. Going getting the snap. He's under pressure by Sam Algrove. Now under pressure by number 12. And he's taken down hard.
Got to get up quick. As Chapman tackled inbounds.
Gary Price with the tackle. Chapman is
14 seconds.
A bit of confusion here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Chapman does the flag.
Yeah, he can't spike it from the shotgun.
Now,
you got to be under center when you spike it.
10 seconds might run up.
That may be the end of the half.
Let's see if this is the same call for high school as it is for NFL.
Yeah, you can't spike it. You can't spike it from the shotgun. That's inexperienced sophomore quarterback out there. Let's see what the penalty is. That's probably that may end the half. Let's see. 5 seconds on the clock.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if there's a runoff here or not. The ball's at the 8-yard line when they had the incomplete pass. They're going to mark it off.
False start.
Oh, they call false start. So that probably helped Northwest more than anything. Takes it back to the 13-yard line. 5 seconds. Now they start the clock, and now he spikes it underneath the center. So
I'm a bit confused because
they call procedure, but they call the procedure. So somebody moved before the ball was snapped to be spiked.
Yeah, because
this time he goes under center, so it's going to be 3rd down and 9 back at the 13-yard line after the spike. So he's going to get one play with 2.4 seconds left, barring penalty on this.
And they're going to kick it. Wagner.
And it looks like a field goal attempt is coming up by Wagner.
This is going to be a long kick, folks.
It will be a 30-yard field goal.
Here's the snap. The kick is up. He's playing in French, and it's good. So at halftime, we are all tied up here at 6 apiece on Radio Free Cabarrus.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinot.com today.
In the early 1950s, something really exciting happened right here in Concord, and it's been here ever since. It's the smooth, refreshing taste of Sundrop. Now, some of the faces have changed over the years, of course, but one thing that has not changed is the smooth citrus taste of an ice-cold Sundrop. You know something else that hasn't changed? It's Sundrop's involvement in Concord and the surrounding communities. Sundrop, hometown folks providing you with the taste you've come to enjoy for years and years and years. So next time you're grocery shopping, pick up Sundrop in your favorite flavor. After all, the folks at Sundrop, from delivery drivers, warehouse staff, and the management team, work hard every day to bring you the refreshing, smooth taste of Sundrop. Sundrop, the official soft drink of Radio Free Cabarrus. Nothing like a Sundrop.
Wilkinson Funeral Home is proud to offer the very best in personal and professional service to you and your family in your time of need. They're nestled on a peaceful 16-acre hilltop off Branchview Drive in Concord, and a full-service funeral home that recognizes the importance of tradition and faith, and they strive to create services as unique as your loved one. They also offer a variety of options for pre-planning. You can relieve your family of the burden of making those decisions in a time of emergency. Call Wilkinson Funeral Home 704-786-3168. Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy. Fast, friendly, affordable. It's got all the modern conveniences, and they have free delivery. That's Cannon Pharmacy. You can go on the internet, cannonpharmacies.com. 6 great locations to serve you. 2 in Kannapolis, the new location in Concord. That's at Cabarrus Avenue at Concord Parkway. Also location in Charlotte and Mooresville. That's Cannon Pharmacies. Great hometown service. Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy.
Remember, there's only one hometown radio station in Concord, North Carolina, and it's not on the AM dial. It's right here, RadioFreeCabarrus.com.
Welcome back to the Ben Minot Halftime Report, where we have a 6-6 tie between Northwest Cabarrus and J.M. Robinson. We're working on getting us some scores here, and while the marching bands will work together here at halftime, looks like both Robinson and Northwest Cabarrus. We saw a little bit of this before the game over at Cox Mill last week, and Military Appreciation Night. Again, the bands are going to be playing here in a minute. We'll listen in on that just a little bit later. Why don't we take one more break, then we'll come back and give you some halftime scores. Our score here is J.M. Robinson and Northwest Cabarrus, all tied up 6-6 at the half. This is your hometown station in Concord, North Carolina. Radio Free Cabarrus, RadioFreeCabarrus.com.
There's one place in Cabarrus County where you should take your vehicle for repairs or maintenance. It's Richie's Auto Service off Spring Street in Concord. Oil changes, timing belts, those pesky power doors and windows, brakes, hey, they can all be taken care of by Joe Ritchie and his professional staff. Got one of those annoying check engine lights on? Richie's can take care of it. Alternators, starters, done. Fixed at Richie's Auto Service. They're in the Blue Garage off of Spring Street near the Cabarrus Boys and Girls Club. Get the job done right at Richie's. Call 704-792-2654.
Read all about it in the Independent Tribune. That's your hometown newspaper. The Independent Tribune, independenttribune.com, features local news, features, and everything you want to know about Cabarrus County and Southern Rowan County. And, of course, they're published on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The unifying voice of Greater Cabarrus County is the Independent Tribune. Of course, lots of special features online at the Independent Tribune, including some video from time to time. To subscribe, call 704-789-9162. State Senator Fletcher Hartzell Jr. would like to thank the many teachers, coaches, parents, and volunteers who work so hard to provide opportunities for our young people. School activities like athletics, bands, and clubs provide students with opportunities to learn and develop, and those activities can't be accomplished without many people who put in countless hours to support them. State Senator Hartzell would like to say thank you to each of you who help. You're building a better community. State Senator Hartzell also would like to thank you for your continued support and input as he represents you in Raleigh, paid for by Fletcher Hartzell State Senator Committee. More than 50 years, Troutman Barbecue has been a place to get something good to eat in Concord. Delicious barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, and home-cooked meals right away. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Troutman Barbecue, and 2 great locations to serve you. Church Street, right across from the old creamery, and Warren C. Coleman Boulevard near the intersection of Highway 49 and 601. Good Troutman's Barbecue. A way to go, a place to live and food to eat. Troutman Motors, Troutman Homes, and Troutman Barbecue in Concord.
The Southern Women's Show is back, and it's time for some serious fun. It's going to be the best shopping ever. Watch runway fashion shows, meet healthcare experts, and find super cute accessories. Rock your hair with a new cut and style. Get a makeover from the beauty experts at Belk. Celebrate Girls' Night Out on Friday, presented by Concord Mills. It's September 11th through the 14th at the Charlotte Convention Center, sponsored by Chevrolet, Food Lion, and the Charlotte Observer. Save big by getting discount tickets at Walgreens or go to southernwomenshow.com.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here at Northwest Cabarrus High School. It's music time here. Both teams are playing their band. We are trying to check a score update, and we have one upset alert in Mecklenburg County. South Meck is up over the heavy favorite Rocky River. Score of 16-9. That game is in Charlotte. Trying to find out more score for you folks.
Yeah, let's give you a couple more here. Up at Memorial Stadium, A.L. Brown 21-7 over South Rowan at the half. Down in Harrisburg, Cuthbertson 10-7 over Hickory Ridge. Crest 28-7 over Ashbrook. For Judge Billy Hamby, we'll pass this one along. Scotland County 7-0 over Brent near the half. Central Cabarrus has gone into halftime leading 7-3 at Albemarle. And West Rowan bouncing back after that big loss last week to Mooresville. Hammer in Davie County late in the first half, 34-7. Last check from Concord, we had a 14-7 lead. Concord leading Mount Pleasant down in Mount Pleasant. Well, let's listen in now to the band here at halftime. This is your Ben Mannett halftime report. We'll listen in as the combined bands of Northwest Cabarrus and J.M. Robinson playing here at halftime.
To all of our military prisoners of wars missing in action and those killed in the recent wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. Thank you. Fans, please rise and pay tribute once again to all the members currently serving and who will serve this great country, the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. Thank you to all armed forces veterans and active personnel for your service to this great country.
Well, it looks like we tuned in just in time to get a moment of silence. And the bands, are they leaving or are they going to play? It looks like, well, I guess the bands are leaving. Well, sorry about that, folks. We didn't catch the first part of that song, and next thing you know, they're in a moment of silence. So we'll catch the band next week, guys. Ben Mott at halftime report, 6-6 our score, as both teams are still getting coached up here at halftime. Military Appreciation Night, and the the band's heading back to their sidelines. A good time to get you a hot dog or order up one of those pizzas from Pizza Hut. All you got to do to order from Pizza Hut is go to pizzahut.com. You don't even have to leave your house. You can order right online. Doug Cleveland and all our friends over at Carolina Pizza Hut with all those different locations around Cabarrus County and over in Albemarle up in southern Rowan County. They can take care of your hunger needs, whether you want pasta, pizza, or some good buffalo wings. That's pizzahut.com.
And don't forget, with the Pizza Hut, you need something to drink, so grab an ice-cold sun drop.
Absolutely. We like those ice-cold sun drops.
And then go to Cannon Pharmacy.
If you need any drugs.
Yep.
They've got vitamins and everything else at Cannon Pharmacy too. So
for outbound or for syrup, if you have a child, Cannon Pharmacy.
And don't forget they deliver. You just go to cannonpharmacies.com, or you can call in on their phone number and order right there with just punch in your numbers. They'll give them a callback number, and they'll bring it right to your house.
And don't forget about Wilkinson Funeral Home. If you eat too much, get a heart attack, God forbid, the place to go. Holler at our friends over at Wilkinson. Hope they don't see you anytime soon, but if they do, they will take good care of you. That's wilkinsonfuneralhome.com as well. Why don't we step aside and take another break here before we call another sponsor up. A bit of a bizarre first half here. I can't imagine the second half is going to be any stranger than the first half. We've had fumbles and tackles and penalties and miscommunications by officials who can't add 5 plus 5 equals 10, and a little bit of everything, but it's 6-6 at the half, so we got a chance for a fresh start in the second half. All those mistakes that you and I made, getting the wrong guys' names and everything else, we get it all right in the second half. It's tied 6-6 here at the half. J.M. Robinson and Northwest Cabarrus on the High School Cube. Game of the Week powered by Radio Free Cabarrus.
There's one place in Cabarrus County where you should take your vehicle for repairs or maintenance. It's Richie's Auto Service off Spring Street in Concord. Oil changes, timing belts, those pesky power doors and windows, brakes, hey, they can all be taken care of by Joe Ritchie and his professional staff. Got one of those annoying check engine lights on? Richie's can take care of it. Alternators, starters, done. Fixed at Richie's Auto Service. They're in the Blue Garage off of Spring Street near the Cabarrus Boys and Girls Club. Get the job done right at Richie's. Call 704-792-2654.
Read all about it in the Independent Tribune. That's your hometown newspaper. The Independent Tribune, independenttribune.com, features local news, features, and everything you want to know about Cabarrus County and southern Rowan County. And, of course, they're published on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The unifying voice of Greater Cabarrus County is the Independent Tribune. Of course, lots of special features online at the Independent Tribune, including some video from time to time. To subscribe, call 704-789-9162. State Senator Fletcher Hartzell Jr. would like to thank the many teachers, coaches, parents, and volunteers who work so hard to provide opportunities for our young people. School activities like athletics, band, and clubs provide students with opportunities to learn and develop, and those activities can't be accomplished without many people who put in countless hours to support them. State Senator Hartzell would like to say thank you to each of you who help your building a better community. State Senator Hartzell also would like to thank you for your continued support and input as he represents you in Raleigh, paid for by Fletcher Hartzell State Senator Committee. More than 50 years, Troutman Barbecue has been a place to get something good to eat in Concord. Delicious barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, and home-cooked meals right away. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Troutman Barbecue, and 2 great locations to serve you. Church Street, right across from the old creamery, and Warren C. Coleman Boulevard near the intersection of Highway 49 and 601. Good Troutman's Barbecue. A way to go, a place to live and food to eat. Troutman Motors, Troutman Homes, and Troutman Barbecue in Concord.
The Southern Women's Show is back, and it's time for some serious fun. It's going to be the best shopping ever. Watch runway fashion shows, meet healthcare experts, and find super cute accessories. Rock your hair with a new cut and style. Get a makeover from the beauty experts at Belk. Celebrate Girls' Night Out on Friday, presented by Concord Mills. It's September 11th through the 14th at the Charlotte Convention Center. Sponsored by Chevrolet, Food Lion, and the Charlotte Observer. Save big by getting discount tickets at Walgreens or go to southernwomenshow.com.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Well, it's halftime. The Ben Minot halftime report continues as we're still waiting for both teams to come back out. We've seen looks like Joseph Bruner is back out and getting ready. But it's a interesting game, 6-6. We've had the ball all over the ground. I don't think we've had any interceptions today, but we've had a couple of near interceptions, and both teams have fumbled it. They've recovered it. They've sacked each other. There's been penalty. We've had back-to-back penalties on a couple of plays, and
we had
a lot of stuff to clean up.
Yeah, officials and the players. The official could not count 5+5. Official could not point the original.
I think what happened, the official, it was the first play, 1st and 10, was an incomplete pass. So 2nd down and 10. So you should have a full 10 yards to go. Then they mark off a 5-yard offside penalty. No play is run. They run a second play, or try to run a second play. Another offside penalty. 5 yards. That should be a first down. But yet somehow they came up a half-yard short.
Yeah, that, and it's been a bizarre first half, but actually it's been entertaining first half.
Oh, it is. It's entertaining for sure.
We saw DJ Young with a couple of Cam Newton-like kind of run. One run, he almost scored a touchdown saved by Chapman. We saw Northwest Perkins, the quarterback, making great throw and great runs. So we don't have touchdown, but outside of touchdown, we have great action here at Trojan Stadium.
A big 44-yard run by DJ Young set up that tying, or actually, I guess it was that go-ahead score for J.M. Robinson. It made it 6-3. And then that last drive, Northwest Cabarrus took the ball about 60 yards and settled for the field goal to end the half. So they wound up tying it up 6-6. And both teams took advantage of some earlier turnovers to get those first field goals. So a couple of drives for each team, a couple of turnovers that turned into points, and there you have it at 6-6. Neither team, though, been able to punch into the end zone here. They put a little bit more time back on the clock as the teams will come out now to warm up. That's pretty much standard practice these days. They put up 15 minutes and then 3 more to go. Let's step aside, take our final break of the half here on the Ben Minot Halftime Report. Hey, don't forget, there's one place you got to go to get your vehicle. It's right at your house. BenMinot.com. Click, shop, and drive. They can deliver the car right to your home, even arrange your credit online. And I'm sure they'll take cash as well. That's BenMinot.com.
Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy. Fast, friendly, affordable. It's got all the modern conveniences, and they have free delivery. That's Cannon Pharmacy. You can go on the internet, cannonpharmacies.com. 6 great locations to serve you. 2 in Kannapolis, the new location in Concord. That's at Cabarrus Avenue at Concord Parkway. Also location in Charlotte and Mooresville. That's Cannon Pharmacies. Great hometown service. Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Where else can you stare in wonder amazement at the blinding speed of racing pigs, smell the aroma of freshly prepared funnel cakes, and marvel at Cabarrus County's best agricultural products? That's right. It's the annual Cabarrus County Fair coming September the 5th through the 13th at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center on Highway 49 between Concord and Mount Pleasant. Add in the midway rides, all that good food, and great entertainment. It'll be a time you won't forget. Get all the details online, CabarrusCountyFair.com. The Wonder Amazement begins September the 5th, runs through the 13th. That's the Cabarrus County Fair.
In the early 1950s, something really exciting happened right here in Concord, and it's been here ever since. It's the smooth, refreshing taste of Sundrop. Now, some of the faces have changed over the years, of course, but one thing that has not changed is the smooth citrus taste of an ice-cold Sundrop. You know something else that hasn't changed? It's Sundrop's involvement in Concord and the surrounding communities. Sundrop, hometown folks providing you with the taste you've come to enjoy for years and years and years. So next time you're grocery shopping, pick up Sundrop in your favorite flavor. After all, the folks at Sundrop, from delivery drivers, warehouse staff, and the management team, work hard every day to bring you the refreshing, smooth taste of Sundrop. Sundrop, the official soft drink of Radio Free Cabarrus. nothing like a sun drop.
More than 50 years, Troutman Barbecue has been a place to get something good to eat in Concord. Delicious barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, and home-cooked meals right away. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Troutman Barbecue, and 2 great locations to serve you. Church Street, right across from the old creamery, and Warren C. Coleman Boulevard near the intersection of Highway 49 and 601. Good Troutman's Barbecue. A way to go, a place to live and food to eat. Troutman Motors, Troutman Homes, and Troutman Barbecue in Concord. You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here. Shaquette Bartal along with Mark Clemens. We are getting ready to resume second half here between the Trojans and the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs will kick it off. We are all tied up here, 6 apiece.
Well, we got a score coming in from over in Mecklenburg County. This is that big 4A matchup. Butler 20. Mallard Creek 14, start of the fourth quarter, and I believe Mallard Creek has the football down 6. But here, 6-6, and we've got a whole half of football left. Joseph Bruner to kick off.
And getting ready to return it is Chapman. There's Chapman, also a couple of multiple players for the Trojans. Chapman actually going to let that up. I believe it's Mundy. It is Mundy with a decent carry, nearly fumbled it at the end. Was able to hold on to the ball, return it just to the 30-yard line, and he's still down. Now he finally get up. At 30-yard line.
Yep, Northwest Cabarrus will have it right there at the 30.
Trying to see if Perkins is back under center, and he's not. It's still Chapman. Quarterback, number 4, Colleen Chapman. Under center, soon as we find out about Perkins' status, we'll let you know. Chapman is going to throw it. Throw caught by Nathan Clark. Clark still his feet. Clark will go out of bounds after a great catch. Will push out of bounds at the 4.
Yeah, that's a good start there as Kalen Chapman, the sophomore, makes a good throw.
Just across midfield. He went out the mound at the 44-yard line, but apparently the official were not aware of that. But it will instead be first and 10 Trojan from 50-yard line.
That's a 21-yard pickup.
Chapman going to throw it again. Going to throw, caught by number 2. Great escape.
I think that's Will Poole with the reception.
Yeah, Poole. Great catch by Will Poole. The Trojan first down.
I think he's short of the first down. I think he gets about 9 on that play.
Now they're going to measure it.
11-yard gain.
No, I think it's a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 at the 40.
Yes, confusion on the scoreboard. Press box, remain folks. 2nd and inches. Trojans. Chapman under center, I formation. Chapman is going to hand it off to Williams. Williams got jacked up. Great tackle. Great tackle by Olit Ames.
Going to be a loss of 2 back to the 40, and so that's going to bring up now 3rd down and 3 from the 42.
This is a big slowdown, folks. You're only in the 3rd quarter.
Could be 2-down territory here, depending on what happens with this and whether you want to try to get the as long as you don't have a big loss or something like that on it.
I won't be surprised to see quarterback sneak.
Running straight out of the eye. He needs 3. He probably is going to run another play.
If you're a Robinson fan, this is not an offside.
Penalty flag is thrown before the snap.
If it is, I think it's a procedure.
False start.
That's a big penalty because that takes it back to an 8-yard down in distance.
Yeah, false start. 5 yards.
So 3rd down and 8 back to the 47-yard line of J.M. Robinson.
Does this take out any question of a 2-down of a running play? I think you have to throw it. Chapman has 2 wide receivers split to each side of the field. He has a running back line up next to him. Under pressure, Chapman is going to run with it. Chapman will have enough for a first down. He took
he
a
just
player
went over a
down.
couple times.
Yeah.
He got a stiff arm right at the corner where he turned the corner and was able to get the corner turned for the first down.
He ran like an animal, folks. 12th and 10, Northwest Trojans.
That's a 12-yard gain down just shy of the 35-yard line.
Need 8, pick up 12.
Good enough for a Northwest Trojan, 1st and 10.
Clock is at 10 left in the third quarter. Chapman is in shotgun. This time.
Sophomore quarterback. And now
flag again.
Well, Rich Williams is out there. He's got his headset off and yelling.
Well, it's probably full stopped.
I think that's going to be the call. Make it 1st and 15.
Penalty flag for the snap.
Yep, that's it.
5 yard.
Official's indication is a illegal procedure call against the Trojans.
And if we,
I think I'm going to have to get a calculator when I start totaling up penalties tonight.
Well, probably approaching 100 yards, both teams, folks. If not over that right now.
Probably not. It takes a lot to add up these 5-yard penalties, but there've been a lot of them.
And
I don't think we've
15.
got 20 yet. Yeah. Each team's got 115.
Chapman under pressure. Chapman escape. Chapman, great tackle. Great tackle by Desmond. No, actually Brendan Steele, folks. Great tackle by Brendan Steele, number 74. Did not give up on the play, taking down Chapman for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down, 15.
Yeah, 2nd down, no gain on the play at the 40. Clock ticking, about 9.5 left in the third quarter, all tied up 6-6 between Northwest Cabarrus and J.M. Robinson.
This is definitely a 2-down territory if they don't pick it up over here. Chapman. Asking for Clark to go into motion to the right side. Chapman is looking to go to that side. He's under pressure. He's going to keep the ball. He's going to run with it and pick up what he can on that play, which is not a lot.
He's going to get about 3.5 or 4 yards, looks like. They'll spot him at the 36. So give him 4 on the play. That brings up 3rd down and 11. 3rd and 11.
This is a 2-down territory.
36-yard line.
For sure, this is a 2-down territory, folks.
Gain of 4 yards, bringing up 3rd.
Hang on a second, Shaked. I want to check something here.
Chapman under pressure. Chapman escape. No, it's not. Great pursuit by J.M. Robinson. The final man who tackled him was Brandon Steele, but give a lot of credit to number 55 for the Bulldogs, Ethan Steinbacher. Regional pursuit on Chapman.
So fourth down and 10. 4th and 10.
4th down for the Trojans.
And Wagner is in.
Number 22, Markel Dalton, is back to his...
This might be a good time to fake it. If you're a Trojan, but...
Could be. Hang on, Shaked. Watch what's happening. I'm going to see if we can restart this.
Oh, my God. That is a horrible punt.
Oh. Okay.
Are we off there?
We were. I don't know how long we were off. It looked like it. Okay, we're back.
Okay, folks, we apologize for technical difficulties. We mentioned before, it's Bazaar night here in Trojan.
Who was the punt there, Shaked?
Wagner.
Okay. So Wagner punts.
Only
short punt down to the 13-yard line. So 1st down and 10 at the 13 for J.M. Robinson.
23-yard punt. Not a good punt. Williams is in shotgun to start the play for the Bulldogs. Williams is going to run with it. Great run!
Oh.
Williams, still in speed!
That's Young.
Yeah, Young, still in speed. Young, escape for one guy. Where's the flag? That might be ejection. That might be ejection, folks. Number 16, you got to use your brain. You got to use your head. That is uncalled for.
Well, these guys are jacked up. They're running and chasing. And he's still standing up, and he gets to the sideline, and they popped him.
Yeah, number 16, Devin Goldsby. That is uncalled for no matter what age
Well, it
you play.
happens. It happens. We don't need to criticize him anymore. The run is out to the 43, so it's going to be a 30-yard run plus Northwest Cabarrus with a 15-yard penalty.
After the play, flag down on the field.
And it's going to be a hit out of bounds.
Personal foul against the Trojans.
No ejection, but not a good penalty, folks.
Well, you just got to watch where you're at, know where the guy's at,
Definitely true.
and listen for the whistle more than anything. Takes it all the way to the 42-yard line of Northwest Cabarrus. So 30 yards plus a 15-yard penalty.
First and 10, J.M. Robinson.
7:17 left third quarter. We're all tied 6-6.
Now we have
whistle.
a whistle. What is going on here, folks?
Not really sure.
Why are they pointing like there is a holding? There is no flag. I'm not sure.
Let's see. They're going to have him go over there to see the trainer. So I'm guessing there's either, and they're going to have number 7 come running in. Is he going to play quarterback?
Or maybe Brown, Jaquil Brown.
No. Okay.
Yeah, Jaquil Brown, number 15, the backup
May have had some
quarterback.
blood on his arm or something. Maybe I'm not sure. But Brown's going to come in at quarterback.
Brown with the end of the Sam Algrove, who got jacked up at the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense by Northwest Cabarrus. Let's give the tackle to Al Mundi, but he was also assisted by Isaiah Williams, and another player for the Trojan.
Loss of 2 back to the 44 brings up second down and 12. And Young's back in there now.
Yeah, only up for one play.
Did they put that sleeve on his arm? Looks like maybe.
I don't think they put any sleeve on his arm.
Look at his right arm.
Yeah, now I see it.
Second down, 12.
Young trying to go deep, trying to buy some time. Now we go.
It's going to throw it out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Took a late hit. There's a flag.
Where's
that
the flag
interference? I'm not sure if that is interference as the player was out of bounds.
Well, I don't know why you call interference on that. He doesn't have to let the guy back in bounds.
This is against Northwest, but that is a questionable call. If that is interference.
Let's see what the officials are talking about it. There was contact, but they were both out of bounds when they made contact, so I don't think you can call that.
And I saw Young also took a big hit as he let go the ball. I mean, that could have been a flag.
Well, the ball was still in his hand when he got hit.
Officials are discussing it. So if they pick up the flag.
The question may be whether or not the contact came before everybody went out of bounds. And it looks like Northwest is, well.
Now they're going backward.
No, they're going back to the line of scrimmage to mark it off. So it's 15. If it's pass interference, it's 15 yards from the spot, from the line of scrimmage, or the spot if it's shorter than 15 yards.
Pass interference, Northwest. So that is a horrible call, folks.
Well, it depends on where the contact first happened. If it's in the field of play, but I don't.
I saw contact made when they were out of bounds. The ball was uncatchable, folks.
There's no such thing as uncatchable though in high school. That takes it down to the 29-yard line with a 15-yard penalty.
Been questionable night to say the least for the officials here tonight.
I don't know if I would throw the flag there or not.
First and 10, Bulldogs. Young, shotgun, asking for the snap. He's going to run with it. Great block, no flag. And he took a big hit. He took a big hit. No flag. Great tackle. 25.
Anthony Caldwell's the man who put the pop on Young.
I'm a bit surprised there was no flag for holding against the J.M. Robinson. Looked like there could have been a flag for that.
2-yard gain, so it's second down and 8 to the 27. Somebody made a real good block. I think it may have been the left guard was at 53. Robert Morgan may have been the man who made that block that actually sprung him for 2 yards, or else he'd been in the backfield.
Hankins,
Excuse me, that's left guard, not right guard.
yeah, as two wide receivers split to the left. He's in shotgun, asking for the snap. He's going to run to the...
Flags on the play.
Yeah, so this is coming back.
Probably.
Yeah.
Unless the defense was offside.
Which I didn't see any players jump. But the way the officials out tonight, it might be offside.
It's false start.
But wait, if it's a forced out, you cannot. The play is dead.
Well, it could be illegal formation. I think somebody was leaning, but
Yeah, folks, if it's
let's see. Well, they're gonna.
Play should not count, folks, but let's see what is the call here. Folks, stop. So the play did not count, folks.
Well, they just marked the ball off from the spot where the line was gained. That's a wrong call.
It should be replay.
That's not right.
Should be replay of down. 5-yard penalty.
Well,
unbelievable. Folks.
So it's a 2-yard penalty on a illegal procedure.
Unbelievable.
2 yards. So 2nd and 10 from the 29. Yeah, that's another addition mistake by the officials.
Under pressure.
Oh my goodness. He's down, but wow.
Folks, this game is getting choppy.
Young was just being hammered.
This game is getting out of control by both teams, folks.
Northwest Cabarrus coaches up here were screaming, holding.
Yep. And the Trojans players are asking
they're saying blocking them. So they're going to...
Ten-yard penalty.
That takes it all the way back to the 42-yard line. So it winds up being a 13-yard penalty.
Yeah. So replay the down now after the 10-yard penalty.
Got to get to the 19-yard line, and they're out at the 42, so it's 23 yards to gain. 5:01, now 5 minutes and counting here, third quarter.
Young get the snap, throw,
Long
and he dropped.
Drop.
Intended to.
Boy, that ball took a long time to get out there, and the defender, though, couldn't get there in time.
Clap the one who dropped it.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 23 from the 42. Stops the clock with 4:50 left here in the third quarter. Still 6-6.
Very entertaining game, folks. Games that you definitely want to watch and listen to. Watch a replay, listen to later on High School Tube and RadioFreeCabarrus.com.
We'll give you a score from Mount Pleasant here in a moment.
Young gets 3 wide receivers split to the left. He's in shotgun. Here come the blitz from the right side. Young gets a seam. Young escaped from one guy. Young escaped from another guy. And he fumbled the ball, I believe.
Down. The official is signaling down, but boy, it sure came loose pretty quick.
Yeah.
4th down. The gain, boy, he hit face first at the 38-yard line after a 4-yard gain. So it's a 19-yard gain. It's a 4-yard gain, 19 yards still to go for the first down, and Brunner will come on and punt. Start of the fourth quarter, Concord 20, Mount Pleasant 7. That game's being played in Mount Pleasant. We'll give you some other scores as we get them. 4:05 to play third quarter here.
Here come the pressure.
Nobody back. They're going to just let it hit. It hits at the 8, and it will be 10. What a play.
What a play. What a play by Jaquil Brown. What a play by Jaquil Brown. Save a touchback.
Wow, that's a great special teams play. Let's see. Is that Brown 15?
Yeah, Brown.
Okay.
What Brown can do for you, folks, he can save a touchback.
Wow. So that's going to be a 37-yard punt.
Yeah, great punt by Brownell and a great play by Brown, who was unblocked.
3:54 to play third quarter, still tied.
First and 10 Northwest from their own 2-yard lines. It's dangerous time.
Yeah, it is dangerous time. You can't afford to get a penalty in the end zone either. That would be a safety.
Chapman is still at quarterback.
Timeout called by Northwest. We'll take a break as well. We're all tied up 6-6. We're in the third quarter.
Where else can you stare in wonder amazement at the blinding speed of racing pigs, smell the aroma of freshly prepared funnel cakes, and marvel at Cabarrus County's best agricultural products? That's right, it's the annual Cabarrus County Fair coming September the 5th through the 13th at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center on Highway 49 between Concord and Mount Pleasant. Add in the midway rides, all that good food, and great entertainment will be a time you won't forget. Get all the details online at CabarrusCountyFair.com. The Wonder Amazement begins September the 5th, runs through the 13th. That's the Cabarrus County Fair. Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinot.com today.
Remember, there's only one hometown radio station in Concord, North Carolina, and it's not on the AM dial. It's right here, RadioFreeCabarrus.com.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here. 3:54 left in the third quarter, still 6 apiece. First and 10 Northwest from their own 2-yard line. And there's a flag on Robinson, I believe.
Oh, my goodness.
54, number 54 jumped.
Oh, my goodness. That gets you off the goal line a little bit.
But apparently there is no 54 for Robinson.
Prior to the snap.
It's offside.
Offside against the defense.
Yeah, that's Andrew Iannone, number 54. So 5 yards. First and 5 at the 7.
And a great tackle by James Robinson.
So Kaiser with the carry that time.
Number 12, Hyatt Hayes, along with Angel Hernandez there.
Angel Hernandez and Amins with the tackle, multiple tackles for the Bulldogs. Second and 5 for the Trojans from their own 7-yard line.
Still dangerous spot down here. They need to get a little bit of room. You don't want to have to punt from down here.
That is absolutely correct.
Nice.
A low snap. Actually, Chapman was able to do something down the field.
I thought I heard a whistle somewhere.
I also did. Must have been a fan who blew the whistle.
That's going to give them a first down with a gain out to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, great.
A 6-yard pickup after he fumbled it.
Great concentration by Chapman.
Now we're sending
measurement.
No, sending Brown off with an issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they sent Brown off and checking in for him.
Price.
Yeah, Grady Price.
Her first and 10 Trojans.
13-yard line.
After a great concentration by Chapman. Chapman is under pressure, trying to escape. He does, and he's taken down.
Got 5 on the plays. Give him 6 out to the 19.
Nice tackle by Dalton, Markel Dalton.
Tackle made by Blake Furr for the Robinson defense.
Well, he's got pretty good speed.
He showed that both quarterbacks, Perkins, Chapman, and Young are very mobile quarterbacks, folks.
19-yard line.
So the 19-yard line is going to bring up second down and 4.
Still tied up here for 6 apiece.
Trojans started this drive at their own 2-yard line out to the 19 now, so they've changed the field position
Chapman
a little bit.
With the throw, caught by Clark. Clark tried to get a black setup for him. Clark still his feet. Clark has one guy to beat, and he's taken out of bounds. Touchdown saving tackle by Bulldogs.
Wow, I tell you, Clark in space has got some speed.
Yeah, he's a very good wide receiver. Great touchdown saving tackle by Markel Dalton.
That's going to take the ball out to, it looks like, to the They're going to mark the 35-yard line where he went out of bounds. That's a 16-yard pickup.
And the first 10, Trojans.
Pickup of 16 yards gives the Trojans a 1st and 10.
Chapman in I formation, 2 wide receiver to the right. He's going to go to the center of the field, and it's caught. Caught by...
Is that the other Chapman?
Yeah, Chapman to Chapman. For Trojan, 1st down.
Back-to-back first downs with the passing game. That throwing down the field just a little. The other was just a little dump off to the corner.
And then Chapman, let's see his first name. Darius Chapman, not slip. He would have probably scored, folks. He had an open scene, but he lost footage.
That was a gain of 20 on the play.
1st and 10 Northwest. Cabarrus. Chapman with the handoff to Mundi.
Yeah, Moody just slices and dices and gets a couple.
Different yardage on the play.
Haynes of the Robinson defense.
Going to get 2 yards to the 43.
Official spot.
2nd down and 8.
Might approach in 2 down territory, folks.
A gain of 2 yards for the Northwest offense, bringing up 2nd down, 8.
Ball is at 43-yard line of Robinson. Less than a minute left here of the 3rd quarter. Chapman has got the snap, pitch it to Mundi. Mundi tried to get a thin setup for him, still fit. Great job by Mundi, and it falls down. Northwest Cabarrus.
Yeah, Moody just kept those legs churning, bounced off a couple of guys.
He did that all by himself.
Well, it's a pretty good surge at the line. They knocked a couple of Bulldogs back, and that's going to take it down to the 33. So it's a pickup of 10 on the play. 1st down and 10. 37 seconds left in the quarter, so 1 or 2 more plays depending upon what the clock does here in the stoppage.
Chapman has 2 wide receivers split to the right. Is an I standard formation. He's going to throw it, and he's throw caught by Willie Poole. Willie Poole tried to escape from one guy. Willie Poole, great run, and a 1st down. Northwest Cabarrus tackled by Markel Dalton.
That's an 18-yard pickup and a 1st down at the 15-yard line. 15.7 seconds left in the quarter.
If they're fast enough, they could run 2 plays here. If they go out the bound.
6-6 our score, and Northwest Cabarrus trying to change that.
Standard formation for Chapman. Pitch it to Mundi. Mundi need to escape. Mundi escape.
Wow.
And he's still out there, still in bound. Great.
A couple of guys had shots at him near the line of scrimmage, and he just kept his legs churning and kept fighting.
That play took 10 seconds off the clock, but great play by Mundi to not go down easily and pick up different yardage on the play.
He's going to get... Give him 4 on the play, so 2nd and 6 at the 11.
When he could easily have lost 6 yards on the play.
This will likely be the last play of the quarter, barring a penalty. 5.5 seconds left. We're all tied up 6-6.
Chapman has 2 wide receivers split to the right. One of them is Clark, the other one is Poole. He's going to go that way. He
tipped and picked up. Oh, no! Wow.
Dalton had a chance. Should have picked it up.
Wow.
Actually, it's Algrove. Algrove had a chance, but I'm surprised there is no flag because it looked like Chapman threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was close. That's going to end the quarter. So we go to the 4th quarter. Northwest Cabarrus still knocking at the door. Big 3rd down coming up from the 11-yard line. 6-6 between Northwest Cabarrus and J.M. Robinson. There's one place in Cabarrus County where you should take your vehicle for repairs or maintenance. It's Richie's Auto Service off Spring Street in Concord. Oil changes, timing belts, those pesky power doors and windows, brakes, hey, they can all be taken care of by Joe Ritchie and his professional staff. Got one of those annoying check engine lights on? Richie's can take care of it. Alternator starters done.
fixed at Richie's Auto Service. They're in the Blue Garage off of Spring Street near the Cabarrus Boys and Girls Club. Get the job done right at Richie's. Call 704-792-2654.
State Senator Fletcher Hartzell Jr. would like to thank the many teachers, coaches, parents, and volunteers who work so hard to provide opportunities for our young people. School activities like athletics, bands, and clubs provide students with opportunities to learn and develop, and those activities can't be accomplished without many people who put in countless hours to support them. State Senator Hartzell would like to say thank you to each of you who help your building a better community. State Senator Hartzell also would like to thank you for your continued support and input as he represents you in Raleigh, paid for by Fletcher Hartzell State Senator Committee.
We'd like to hear your suggestions and comments. Talk to us. RadioFreeCabarrus.com.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here on Radio Free Cabarrus. Chuckhead Botta along with Mark Clemens. It's still 6 apiece, and it's 3rd and 5 northwest from J.M. Robinson, 10-yard line. Chapman, the quarterback, Chapman with the throw, and it's caught.
I think he's got the first down. It's close where they're going to mark it.
I'm not sure, folks. I don't know. I see the official pointing like it's a 4th down. This is close, folks.
The way he got the spot, he didn't get the first down.
I think he's short.
Short.
Yes,
no, 6-yard line.
Yeah.
So it's a 4-yard gain. 4th and 1.
So they're going to go for it. Wow. I would have kicked it now.
Well, with less than a yard to go, he doesn't have to get to the 5. He's just got to get about halfway between the 5 and the 6-yard line. The ball is just outside the 6. So he needs less than a yard for the first down.
They might try to draw them offside. They don't.
That's a scrum, and I don't think. Yeah, he did get it. He's going to score.
And they got a touchdown. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, just a rugby scrum, and Chapman takes it into the end zone. Just a battle of wills. It's a 7-yard touchdown score.
Great run by Chapman. It looked like it would have been stopped for a turnover and down.
The initial surge stopped it. Initial surge stopped it.
Great run by Chapman, not refusing to give up and score a touchdown. First touchdown of the game for either team here. It's now 12-6. Now here come the crucial extra point. It's nearly back. Nearly back.
Wow, got it.
And Robinson player
11:06 to play in the ball game. Northwest Cabarrus 13, J.M. Robinson 6. Listen to the High School Cube Game of the Week.
In the early 1950s, something really exciting happened right here in Concord, and it's been here ever since. It's the smooth, refreshing taste of Sundrop. Now, some of the faces have changed over the years, of course, but one thing that has not changed is the smooth citrus taste of an ice-cold Sundrop. You know something else that hasn't changed? It's Sundrop's involvement in Concord and the surrounding communities. Sundrop, hometown folks providing you with the taste you've come to enjoy for years and years and years. So next time you're grocery shopping, pick up Sundrop in your favorite flavor. After all, the folks at Sundrop, from delivery drivers, warehouse staff, and the management team, work hard every day to bring you the refreshing, smooth taste of Sundrop. Sundrop, the official soft drink of Radio Free Cabarrus. Nothing like a Sundrop. We'd like to hear your suggestions and comments. Talk to us. RadioFreeCabarrus.com.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here after the touchdown by the Trojans. Wagner is going to kick it off. Montel Dalton and Remol Steinbeck are getting ready to return the kick with 11:06 left in the 4th quarter. It's now 13-6. Northwest Cabarrus. Here comes the kickoff by Wagner. Good kickoff.
Touchback. That's a touchback.
Yeah, so the ball will be spotted 20-yard line. That is where the Bulldogs will start. And I believe they should put 2 seconds back on the clock since it was a touchback.
Yep.
Local high school gridiron.
They're probably not going to.
Scores coming in from Kannapolis A.L. Brown.
So the winning streak for South Rowan is going to come to a halt at one game. 44-7 right now, South Rowan losing to A.L. Brown. Last score we had from Concord and Mount Pleasant was Concord 20 and Mount Pleasant 7. Carson was falling to North Rowan. I believe it was 45-25 or 42-25, something like that.
Wow, that is an upset, folks.
Well, North Rowan's pretty good.
Young with the throw. Called by
Holding
Dalton.
penalty going to be called.
Yeah, but that was the holding.
That's going to take that pass back. Got a player down, too, injured. That looks like Reed.
Yeah.
Reed is rolling on the ground and holding his right leg, and the training staff immediately gets out there to him.
This is not looking good, folks. But
no, he doesn't.
let's hope it's just a cramp. But way he's holding it, I'm afraid it doesn't look like cramp.
It looks like he's look. We won't speculate there, but it's Q Reed on the ground at the 25. There's a penalty flag going to be marked off against J.M. Robinson.
And here come Coach Glass to check on Q Reed.
Yeah. Talented freshman.
Very good running.
Both teams are going to go to their sidelines. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back after they have a chance to deal with this young man on the field. You're listening to Radio Free Cabarrus, where it's 13-6 Northwest over J.M. Robinson.
The Southern Women's Show is back, and it's time for some serious fun. It's going to be the best shopping ever. Watch runway fashion shows, meet healthcare experts, and find super cute accessories. Rock your hair with a new cut and style. Get a makeover from the beauty experts at Belk. Celebrate Girls' Night Out on Friday, presented by Concord Mills. It's September 11th through the 14th at the Charlotte Convention Center. Sponsored by Chevrolet, Food Lion, and the Charlotte Observer. Save big by getting discount tickets at Walgreens or go to southernwomenshow.com.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at benminot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at benminot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, benminot.com today.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Good news on the angel player for J.M. Robinson. Q Reed got up on his own feet and is now standing on the sideline. It's 12th and 20. J.M. Robinson.
It's going to be marked off from down the field, so it's going to be first down at about 18 from the 12-yard line. Yeah, he's got it wrong. The original line of scrimmage is 20. Don't ever go by the scoreboard, kid. Go by what you see on the field.
And intended to Jaquil Brown. Incomplete.
Yeah, what happened? The penalty was marked off from the spot of the foul, which was 2 yards down beyond the line of scrimmage. So they go 10 yards back, takes it back to the 12.
Yeah, for some reason the PA announcer just said second and 20.
Coach Watson struggles with getting everything right as far as the down and distance.
So second down, that's what we know. Second and long, J.M. Robinson. Young is in shotgun. They need at least a touchdown to tie it up, folks. False overtime. Young is going to go deep. Intended to Dalton.
Good coverage over there. Looked like Ethan Clark over there. He was just waiting for that ball.
And great play by actually Dalton to turn into a defender on that play. The ball was underthrown.
Now they're coming over to the sideline to talk to Coach Williams.
This might be a sideline warning.
No, I'm not sure what it is.
Number 12, Nathan Clark for the Trojans.
So no penalty on the play. Incomplete pass. Third and 18 at the 12. The line to gain is the 30. The line of scrimmage is the 12.
Why are they yelling at the PA announcer, the coach?
To change the down and distance, I'm guessing. But it doesn't make any difference on the field. Third down now, 18, and Young's looking to throw.
And if throws,
picked off.
Interception.
Ethan Clark with the interception, number 12.
Great catch by Ethan Clark. So interception is Northwest. First down. Young was under pressure, trying to do too much with it. Should have thrown it away, but it's not easy to be a second quarterback, a Monday morning quarterback.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. We've got 10:35, and this is a big time for J.M. Robinson. Their defense needs to rise to the occasion. Can ill afford to go down 2 scores.
Northwest will start off from Robinson deep territory. Chapman with the draw, caught by Ethan Clark. Ethan Clark has one guy to beat. Ethan Clark will be
He's out
close
at
by
the 1.
touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. He
What a
wanted to get there.
The touchdown saving tackle by Markel. Dalton, first and goal, Northwest.
It's out of the bounds at the 2-yard line, so it's a 20-yard pickup, Shaked.
Clark is having a great game, both on offense and defense. He's going to the sideline to have a sun drop. Chapman is under center. This might be a quarterback run. Instead,
Give the
it's
fullback
a run to the fullback. Oh, a touchdown! Northwest Cabarrus.
Got to feed that fullback occasionally, and Cameron Threadgill just takes it right into the end zone.
It's the only savage point for Robinson. That possession went quick. So as far as the clock, it's still 10:09 left. DJ Young, legs and arms. 14 point is doable, folks.
Yeah, it still is. But you got to be able to throw the ball a little bit, probably, and that's something they haven't been able to do much so far.
Wagner kick is up, and it's good. And it should be 10:09, not 10:04. So 10:09.
Yeah, they ran 5 seconds off.
10:09 left in the game. It's now 21. Actually, it's now 20-6. Northwest Cabarrus.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy. Fast, friendly, affordable. It's got all the modern conveniences, and they have free delivery. That's Cannon Pharmacy. You can go on the internet, cannonpharmacies.com. 6 great locations to serve you. 2 in Kannapolis, the new location in Concord. That's at Cabarrus Avenue at Concord Parkway. Also location in Charlotte and Mooresville. That's Cannon Pharmacies. Great hometown service. Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy. You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here, and down back taking a knee. Actually, the ball went inside the end zone, so it's a touchback. Clock has not been resolved, but either way, it's late. Only in the third quarter, we should say, and it's 20-6 Northwest. It's getting late for J.M. Robinson. They need a touchdown, and they might need an onside kick.
Got a really surprising score coming in. Mooresville and Huff playing tonight. Mooresville 38, Huff nothing in the fourth quarter. Independence 28-0 over North Mecklenburg. Independence has yet to be scored on this season. That's a final.
Young is a shotgun. This might be again a quarterback run.
Now flags
for
and whistles.
For the interesting formation, there are 3 wide receivers to the right. If you want to count the running back, so 4 players more to the right.
Delay of game. That's the first delay of game we've seen today.
Of the season, folks. Even in scrimmage, we've now seen a delay of game, so first time for everything. First and 15.
You really don't want to come out of a dead ball situation and get a delay of game. You want to think that you can know what you've got, come out there and run it coming off the sideline.
Young gets 2 wide receivers, splits to his side. Now Dalton is in motion, moving to the right. He's in shotgun. Young is waiting for the snap. He'll come. Going to try to throw with it. going to go deep.
Oh, he's got a man over there.
And it's
wow, good breakup. Flag on the play.
I don't think that is interference.
He may have gone out of bounds.
But the defender touched the ball first, so.
Brandon Schmeier is the man who made the breakup. Now let's see what the flag is. Flag's out at the 41-yard line. Way downfield. And it's going to be against Northwest, looks like.
I'm trying to figure what exactly.
Maybe contact while the ball's in the air, but he looked like he had broken open. Unless they knocked him off stride, we'll see.
Maybe legal precision?
Well, let's see. They're turning around going the other way. Offensive pass interference. Sideline. Wow.
Touching?
Well, no, it's a illegal touching, so he may have gone out of bounds.
But wait a second. The wide receiver.
He never touched the ball, did he?
Yeah, he did not.
Well.
He did not touch the defender. Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't touchable down.
Folks, let's say the official grade for tonight's game is not going to be A.
1st and 20 back to the, well, that's more than a 5-yard mark off.
That is what's out for.
The line of scrimmage was what, went it to 15?
No, it was 20.
Well, no, that was the original line of scrimmage. They had a 5-yard delay penalty that took it back to the 15. So the ball, if it's a 5-yard penalty, it should be to 10.
Yeah.
Because they marked off 7 yards right there. Because the play was, there was a delay of game from the 20, so it takes it 1st at 15 at the 15. And then so it's half the distance to the goal on sideline interference. So that is a 7-yard penalty. That's a 15-yard penalty, but it's half the distance inside the 30.
But the question is, how can it be sideline interference or illegal touching?
No, it wasn't illegal touching. It was sideline interference.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be a 7-yard penalty. Takes it back to the 8 and makes it 1st and 22.
They're still discussing it. They might want to pick up the flag because I didn't see any Robinson player so-called jump to the field.
Most likely what happened over there, the official got tangled up with somebody on the sideline and then threw the flag from where he threw it. And it's going to be a half the distance penalty. And is it going to be loss of down? They're going to say incomplete pass and then the penalty.
The official from tonight's game will want to throw the tape away, folks.
Well, you don't want to throw it away. You want to look at it and say, okay, where did we make mistakes, and come back and fix it. Well, let's see. Now they're going to come up here. They're going to say 2nd down. So apparently that's going to be an incomplete pass, a sideline penalty, and now 2nd down and 22 from the 8-yard line.
Now we are ready to resume play. Young under pressure. Young again is trying to go deep.
Oh boy, he just got crunched.
Yeah, it's lucky to hold on to the ball. Great tackle by number 52 for the Trojan, Cody Click.
So 1-yard gain out to the 9. 9:31, clock ticking away. The Trojans have built a 14-point lead here in the 2nd half. One thanks in part to great field position on an interception, and then another on a pretty good touchdown drive.
It's getting late here for the Bulldogs, folks. They need a miracle if they want to avoid their 0-2 record to start the season.
Now 3rd down and still 21 to go. Low snap.
He has time.
He's got some room.
Still on his feet, but not enough. Nowhere near for his field.
Comes up about 5 yards short.
And he's still down. Now he's getting up. They might go for it. With 8:40 left in the game.
4th and 5 at the 25. That's a pickup of 16. The line to gain is the 30 after the touchback on the kickoff, and
the penalties. So
with 8.5 minutes to go, they're going for it. See what they've got in the bag of tricks, and now whistles sounding.
We have a
And timeout call. Now we're going to stay right here with the 4th down coming up as Robinson tries to make some adjustments. Let's see if we can pick up some more scores for you from across the area. All right, let's give you a final. We gave you that final. Independence 28-0 over North Meck. Mooresville early in the 4th quarter. Mooresville 38, Huff nothing.
If I recall, last year Mooresville did make a deep run into the playoff.
Yeah, Mooresville with Hal Capps, the head coach out there, starting to make some adjustments to the 4A ranks. North Rowan 42, Carson 20. That's with 10:44 to play in the 4th. That was some time ago. Our last score from Mount Pleasant was Concord 20 and Mount Pleasant 7. We have not gotten an update recently. Most likely that game is over. We'll see if we get any scores coming in. All right, here we go, 4th down.
Young is in shotgun. It might be a quarterback run. Here come the blitz.
Boy,
Young.
Pretty good block, but
nothing
to do, and it's going to be
down
turnover on downs. He's going to lose 3 yards.
Cannot blame the quarterback on that play necessarily. Great pursuit by Northwest, so turnover on down.
And the loss is going to be loss of 3. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 22-yard line of J.M. Robinson for Northwest Cabarrus.
8:08 left in the game.
Now you can't let them score again here if you're Robinson. If you're Northwest Cabarrus, you want to just make sure you get some points here and let the clock run. And now we got movement up front.
Offside.
2 guys moved. I don't know who moved first.
I believe it's offside. But
the guard moved, but the defender moved as well, and they're patting Steinbacher on the head. So that probably means offside, and that is the call against Robinson.
Unfortunately, Robinson, too many penalties.
No, you're absolutely right. Way too many penalties today. I'm sure both teams feel that way too, but the penalties have slowed down a little bit for Northwest Cabarrus as they start to take charge of this ball game.
Chapman with the end off to Mundi. Mundi, great tackle and tackled by Markel Dalton, but Mundi should have enough for a Trojan 1st down.
6-yard pickup to the 11-yard line. Stops the clock long enough to move the chains.
Stop the clock, 7:52 left. Clock will start again. Chapman is in a under center. Let's see if it's a running play. Robinson tried to bring the pressure, and good job by Mundi with the run. Daniel Rosales with the tackle.
Looks like, I'm going to say, no gain on the play?
Yeah, no gain.
Half-price hamburgers and dogs while they last.
Half-price hot dogs and hamburgers. Shigid, you want to go down there and get us some?
I'm sure also the Pizza Hut and all the great stuff.
Hey, you probably passed a couple of Pizza Huts on the way home.
Yeah, that is true.
PizzaHut.com. If you don't want to leave the house, just get your order online.
Don't forget about the buffet.
The lunchtime buffet. Got some good stuff.
Chapman under center. He's going to pitch it to Mundi.
Boy, nice
that was
play.
Dangerous play. There's a flag.
The ball is loose. Let's see who's got it.
I think Robinson recovered it, but
that all started with 44 blew up that play. There is a flag on the play. Both sides pointing that they've got the ball. Robinson's got it.
Now let's wait for the
penalty is probably going to be a blocking penalty.
Yeah. Robinson has a new life, folks.
Who was the ball carrier on that one?
I believe Mundi.
Declined the penalty, so turnover. That's a big break there with 6:46 to play, and J.M. Robinson got new life. Still, they're down 2 scores out at the 24-yard line.
If Young and Robinson can score, let's say, with 2 minutes right now, they might not even have to kick an outside kick.
They lost 13 yards on that exchange there.
Young gets in a shotgun, 2 wide receivers sit to the right. Ended off to Algrove, I believe.
He's running hard. No, it's a new back, number 20.
Yeah. That is Williams. Desmond Williams with the carry. Good run by Williams.
That's another 9th grader, Dawson Williams.
Yeah, Dawson Williams. They need to hurry up if you're Robinson. Cannot waste any more time. 6:20 left in the game.
Sam Newhouse in the middle of the Trojan defensive.
Now approaching 6:10 left in the game.
Second down and 1.
Now under 6:10, 6:07 left in the game. Young now finally get the snap. Ended up again to Williams. Williams should have it out for a first down.
Bounce the outside, got a block.
Great block. Williams finally will be taken down. Great, and there's a late flag.
Yeah,
and
flag on the play.
Player down, holding his knee.
Late flag, we'll see what it is.
The Trojan player is holding his knee. One of the defender, maybe defensive tackle.
Where the stop was made.
I believe he's still down in pain.
Yeah, he's holding his leg.
Let's hope it's just a cramp, folks, and it looked like it's a cramp based on the trainer holding up his leg. I believe the play might be a dead ball penalty.
Yeah, the flag flew late.
Down out on the field for an injured Trojan.
Still a possibility that it was a blocking penalty, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is a...
No, they're going to mark it off against Northwest Cabarrus, so that's taking it a long distance. That's, what is a personal foul against Northwest?
Yeah, so
the gain was out to the 49, so he picked up 16.
Plus 15 yards.
Plus 15-yard Northwest Cabarrus penalty.
They should spot it even further along.
That's all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Right.
So things have changed quite a bit here with the Northwest Cabarrus penalty and the long run all the way down to the 38-yard line of Northwest. Everybody's quiet now as they're attending to the injured player with 5:54 to play.
I'm trying to see the number of the player. Unfortunately, from our vantage point, we are unable to. He's still down. But again, it looked like cramp with the way the trainers are holding up his leg. Usually indicate cramp. And we are hoping that is the case. So we're an official timeout, injured timeout here at Trojan Stadium.
Got a score coming in from Albemarle. That I'm not sure if this is a final yet or not. It's got to be close if not. Central Cabarrus 28, Albemarle 9. Injured player is coming off the field, number 25.
Caldwell, Anthony Caldwell.
Anthony Caldwell. We saw Caldwell with a big hit earlier, and he's trotting off the field. Kids, you might be right. It may be a cramp. Hot, humid night here at Northwest Cabarrus. So the Vikings going to move to 2-0 on the season with that 28-9 score in Albemarle. Last year, the Vikings scored 68 against Albemarle, so a little bit different ball game this year.
A game that we won there, and Kenny Purvis, I believe, scored like 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think you're right. I believe that's a game you said you need to give it to Purvis again.
Yeah.
And they gave it to somebody else down on the goal line.
Young. Fake it to Williams.
Oh, he froze the man. He's going to throw it. He
caught it!
He caught it! Brown caught it!
Touchdown!
Whoa, he never stopped running, and he ran to the ball. Great catch.
Great catch by Brown. It looked like the ball was overthrown, but great end by Brown. As you say, what Brown can do for you, he can throw a touchdown if you're a Robinson fan, and Robinson is very much alive here, folks.
Jaquil Brown catches the touchdown pass. That's a 38-yarder.
That is the highlight catch.
It sure was. I hope I got it on tape.
That might be the catch of the week in all of North Carolina, folks. What a catch. NFL kind of a catch.
They've already got the extra point put on the board as Brunner will attempt the extra point, and he puts it right through the pipes.
Yeah, so it should be 20 to 13 now, not 14.
So 20 to
13.
That's wrong. Yeah, it's 20 to 13. We'll step aside, take a break. 20 to 13 here in the fourth quarter.
Read all about it in the Independent Tribune. That's your hometown newspaper. The Independent Tribune, independenttribune.com, features local news, features, and everything you want to know about Cabarrus County and Southern Rowan County. And, of course, they're published on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The unifying voice of Greater Cabarrus County is the Independent Tribune. Of course, lots of special features online at the Independent Tribune, including some video from time to time. To subscribe, call 704-789-9162.
There's one place in Cabarrus County where you should take your vehicle for repairs or maintenance. It's Richie's Auto Service off Spring Street in Concord. Oil changes, timing belts, those pesky power doors and windows, brakes, hey, they can all be taken care of by Joe Ritchie and his professional staff. Got one of those annoying check engine lights on? Ritchie's can take care of it. Alternators, starters, done. Fixed at Ritchie's Auto Service. They're in the Blue Garage off of Spring Street near the Cabarrus Boys and Girls Club. Get the job done right at Ritchie's. Call 704-792-2654.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here after a tremendous touchdown catch by Shaquille Brown, and with 5:46 left in the game, we have a new ball game. It's a 20 to 13 Northwest Trojans. Bruno is going to kick it off. I don't expect an onside kick.
No, I don't think you would. I don't think you would onside kick here.
And it is not an onside kick. Returned by the halfback. Number 7.
That's Omar Kaiser, I believe.
Yeah, that is indeed the case.
So it's out to the 27-yard line, looks like. Is that 27, 28? Let's see what they... 27.
27-yard line. If you're Robinson, you need a defense. 3 and out, that is the key right here. And get the ball back, and you might have overtime here on Radio Free Cabarrus.
Yeah, you got game on the line here if you're playing defense. You can't let them milk that clock. Can't let them get first downs.
Shotman with the end off to Mundi. Mundi get a great job by Mundi to escape the tackle. Tackle by Brandon
Waniger gets the tackle. Yeah.
Good touchdown pursuit by Waniger. Good tackle pursuit by Waniger. Did not give up. Ball will be spotted 29-yard line, 2nd and 8. 29-yard line, folks, not the 24.
Clock continues to run, though, as he stayed in bounds. 15 seconds on the play clock, 5:05 and ticking on the game clock.
Chatman. No flag for holding.
Oh, nice catch.
Nice catch, and what a hit after the catch.
Number 88 with the reception for the Trojans.
That is Hunter Freeman.
So
6'1", 165 wide receiver. Tackled by Jesse Clarks. Great tackle by Clarks, and it's a first down. Northwest Cabarrus. 16-yard gain.
Actually, 11-yard gain.
Yeah.
29 to the 40 is 11. We're going to have to get on Coach Watson. He's having some troubles down there. They need to get him a spotter. Or somebody can calculate the line of scrimmage.
Chapman with the end off to Mundi. Mundi. Good
Get
job.
a couple of yards and hanging on to the football with both hands.
Which is what important right now. Tackle by Hyatt to ends.
So pick up of 2 with the ball just shy of the 42.
Clock is now under 4 minutes left in the game.
They break the huddle, 15 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, no, definitely not an Orin. You cannot.
No, you don't need to be in any hurry here. Just get the play off. Under 5 on the play clock when they snap it.
With the end up, give it to Mundi. Mundi need to hold on to the ball. He might have lost the yard on the play.
I think he gets back to the line of scrimmage at least, but somebody made a good play getting an arm on him, slowing him down in the backfield.
Jesse Klotz with the tackle.
So it's 3rd down and 7 at the 43.
Yeah, that is a generous 1 yard. Very generous, folks. Anything it should be 3rd and 8. Clock is approaching 3 minutes. By the time they snap,
they'll get about 3 when they snap it, just a little bit more than 3. They snap it with 7 on the play clock.
Backside pressure. Need to do something.
Oh my goodness, great play.
Brandon Weineke with a sack. Chapman did not see this coming. Timeout, J.M. Robinson.
That is a huge play because that ensures that you have to punt.
Yeah. Chapman is very lucky to hold on to the ball because usually when defender coming from your blind side, sometimes you can strip the ball away. It's very lucky to hold on to the ball.
Wow, that's a big loss all the way back to the 32-yard line, so that's an 11-yard sack.
And if you're Robinson, do you go after the block or do you set up return?
I think you got some speedy guys out there. Get that return. We've seen good snaps and good execution, but we'll see. They may have timed the operation and see if they can get back there. 4th down and 18, back at the 32-yard line.
It's getting interesting here, folks. We might be 2 minutes 53 seconds away from an overtime. First overtime of the season here on Radio Free Cabarrus.
A lot of football left before that happens with 2:53 to play. A lot of things can happen. Dalton's going back, and who's back there with him? Brown?
Yeah.
Dalton and Brown go deep to receive.
Now they need another player on the field, and they get it. Northwest. Wagner is the punter. Also is the kicker. High snap. No pressure.
They're going to let it hit.
Taking a neutral bounce, let's say it. Now it's taking a bit of northwest bounce. Let's go to the 20-yard line. Exactly the 20-yard line. That is where Robinson will start. 2 timeouts left. 2:41 left in the game. Only trailing by 7 points. If they score, they might go for 2, but we should wait and see.
2:41 left. Got 70 yards away from pay dirt. But after that last touchdown pass, they show they can throw the ball downfield.
Young gets Dalton in motion. Give it again to Williams. Williams trying to escape.
It's 3 or 4.
Could have been a face mask. There is none.
Dawson, is that Dawson Williams?
Yeah.
So he gets 3, 2nd down and 7.
They need to hurry up here, folks.
2:20, clock ticking. They'll go without a huddle. Trips left and 1 receiver right.
Young waiting for the snap. Here it comes. Fake it to Williams. Young has a great season. Young can still run with it. Young will go out of bounds. Approaching midfield. 1st and 10. J.M. Robinson Bulldogs.
They're going to say 48-yard line?
Yeah.
Looks like. That's a 15-yard pickup.
Cam Newton kind of a run, folks. We said it numerous times tonight.
1:57 to play. Still a 7-point ball game, 20-13. J.M. Robinson's got the ball and a little bit of momentum now, trying to come back from 2 touchdowns down.
And they have 2 timeouts left here.
They're definitely trying to spread out the Trojan defense and get a crease somewhere.
3 wide receivers splitting to the left. One to the right. Young wait for the snap. Here it comes.
Oh, it's a
fumble!
Oh my goodness!
Fumble!
I think they recovered.
Yeah,
Dawson recovered it, I believe, or Williams.
No, the big man. I think 72 recovered it.
Oh, it's a loss of 5.
Robinson is lucky and they have another life still. The Bulldogs.
We'll stay right here, 1:51 to play. Second down, a loss of 3 on the play.
Robinson will gladly take the loss of down. It could easily been a Northwest Cabarrus ball. Lucky
that would have just about ended the ball game right now. Instead, it's second down, 13 at the 45-yard line.
And if you're Robinson, you can still call running play. It's not.
Yeah, you can. You still got time.
But the most important thing, if you're unable to pick up the first down right now, pick up as many yards as you can. 6, 7, 8 yards would be great right now to make it third and makeable.
Try to stay positive.
A second and long, Robinson, 1:51 left in the game. Ball is at the 45-yard line. It's 20-13. Northwest Cabarrus here on Radio Free Cabarrus.
That is a final score from Albemarle, 28-9. Central Cabarrus with the win.
So congratulations to the Vikings on starting the season 2-0.
$1:51 to play here. It's a 7-point ball game.
Young, fake it to Williams, going to go deep.
It's a jump ball.
Dalton, overthrowing.
Ethan Clark over there again, and is that actually it's not Ethan Clark, that's Nathan Clark.
Yeah.
Ethan Clark used to be an offensive lineman for Davidson. That's why Ethan and Nathan's a little closer. Incomplete. Third down, 13 at the 45.
Young is very lucky that ball went out of bounds. It was not a good throw.
Looked like Clark had the best shot at it.
Yeah. And Clark is playing defense, folks. Young is in shotgun. 3 wide receiver against split to the left. Waiting for the snap. Here it comes. It's moving to the left. Looking to throw. And it's second down for a sack.
Got to get rid of the ball quicker. And that's got to bring up now fourth down. Moody with the tackle for Northwest Cabarrus. No gain. This is the ball game right here, guys. The clock is ticking down. 1:15, 20 on the play clock. Robinson has to convert, or Northwest Cabarrus can pretty much just kneel down on it if they take over on downs here.
1 minute, less than a minute left. Here come the throw. Young under pressure. Young with the throw. And it's nearly an interception.
Great breakup by number 17.
Young asking for a flag. No flag. Turnover and down. It looked like Young had a scene that he could have ran with it. And perhaps even pick up the first down. But it's not. Cannot blame him. Trying to do the best he can. Fortunately for the Bulldogs, it's incomplete. So
Brandon Smyer is the guy who made that breakup. Don't forget, Sundrop post-game report coming up next. We'll give you a recap on this one. 52 seconds left. And just a couple of kneel downs for Northwest Cabarrus.
Now we have a timeout, I believe.
This is probably called, let's be smart timeout, guys. Don't run your mouth. Don't do anything silly.
Don't fumble the ball.
Hang on to the football and get out of here with the win.
And it looks like perhaps the fans are getting ready to go on the field.
They may very well.
This is a big rivalry of Canopolis against Concord, folks.
So we got 52.9 seconds left. It's 20-13. Northwest Cabarrus with the football and the lead. And they'll be taking some kneel downs here, no doubt.
And don't forget, next week we will have a couple of more great entertaining games on Radio Free Cabarrus. Myself and Mark, we will be at Robinson for the home openers against Hickory Ridge.
I believe that's right.
And we will also have Perry and
Paul will be
Cox Mill
and Mount Pleasant.
Another great game. And here comes the kneel down.
Well, I'll tell you what, number 4 is done.
Clock is not moving. Now it's coming.
Now they're starting.
Yeah, and the Trojans coaches next to us are yelling, get the clock started.
Well, they haven't started the play clock yet either, so they got a little bit of an advantage there. Second down 12, back at the 47-yard line. They'll have to snap it probably one more time. 10 seconds on the play clock, so they will wait. This is the victory formation.
If Coach Glass wants, he can take a timeout, as they still have one timeout
Now
left.
they can snap it and the game will be over. He takes the knee, and that's going to do it.
So no timeout, and that is your ball game. Trying to see if the fans will jump onto the field. So
And that's going to do it. 20-13, the final score. They'll line it up, and we'll have the Sundrop postgame report coming up next after this break. I'm Mark Clements along with Shaked Bartone. Our score, Northwest Cabarrus 20, J.M. Robinson 13.
Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy. Fast, friendly, affordable. It's got all the modern conveniences, and they have free delivery. That's Cannon Pharmacy. You can go on the internet, cannonpharmacies.com. 6 great locations to serve you. 2 in Kannapolis, the new location in Concord. That's at Cabarrus Avenue at Concord Parkway. Also location in Charlotte and Mooresville. That's Cannon Pharmacies. Great hometown service. Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Where else can you stare in wonder amazement at the blinding speed of racing pigs, smell the aroma of freshly prepared funnel cakes, and marvel at Cabarrus County's best agricultural products? That's right. It's the annual Cabarrus County Fair coming September the 5th through the 13th at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center on Highway 49 between Concord and Mount Pleasant. Add in the midway rides, all that good food, and great entertainment. It'll be a time you won't forget. Get all the details online, CabarrusCountyFair.com. The Wonder Amazement begins September the 5th, runs through the 13th. That's the Cabarrus County Fair.
In the early 1950s, something really exciting happened right here in Concord, and it's been here ever since. It's the smooth, refreshing taste of Sundrop. Now, some of the faces have changed over the years, of course, but one thing that has not changed is the smooth citrus taste of an ice-cold Sundrop. You know something else that hasn't changed? It's Sundrop's involvement in Concord and the surrounding communities. Sundrop, hometown folks providing you with the taste you've come to enjoy for years and years and years. So next time you're grocery shopping, pick up Sundrop in your favorite flavor. After all, the folks at Sundrop, from delivery drivers, warehouse staff, and the management team, work hard every day to bring you the refreshing, smooth taste of Sundrop. Sundrop, the official soft drink of Radio Free Cabarrus. Nothing like a Sundrop.
More than 50 years, Troutman Barbecue has been a place to get something good to eat in Concord. Delicious barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, and home-cooked meals right away. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Troutman Barbecue, and 2 great locations to serve you. Church Street, right across from the old creamery, and Warren C. Coleman Boulevard near the intersection of Highway 49 and 601. Good Troutman's Barbecue. A way to go, a place to live and food to eat. Troutman Motors, Troutman Homes, and Troutman Barbecue in Concord. You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to the Sundrop postgame show. I'm Shaked Bartone along with Mark Clements. We have a final here from Northwest Cabarrus, a military appreciation night. The Trojans win by the score of 20 to 13, and a very entertaining game, very bizarre game as far as the officials, as far as turnovers, but it was a fun game to call, folks.
Yeah, it was a good, entertaining ball game. But the guys on both teams have a little bit of work to do as the season progresses, but you can see some of these guys grow up just a little bit as they got a little bit better on both sides. We saw some big play after Northwest Cabarrus took that 14-point lead. Then that nice hookup between DJ Young and Jaquil Brown to cut that lead in half. Then a good defensive stop on that last series for Northwest Cabarrus to seal the victory. So in the field goal kickers, and the kickers did a good job. We saw a couple of touchbacks on kickoffs. Both teams, Joseph Broder and Wagner for Northwest Cabarrus, both kicking field goals. Logan Wagner showing some strong play, but I thought one of the differences in this ball game was the change in the offense for Northwest Cabarrus. Late in the first half, we saw Kalen Chapman, the sophomore quarterback, come in for Perkins, and it just seemed to be a little bit quicker turning that corner. Perkins wasn't bad, but Chapman seemed to be the difference once he got in there, settled him down, made a couple of big throws, made a couple of good runs, and that just seemed to get the offense going a little bit more for the Trojans in this win. Anything else you would add to this one, Shaked?
Young has a great future as we look to see. He's a senior. He's definitely going to play college football, without a doubt. It was very good tonight, but what Alton, J.M. Robinson, the turnovers, the penalty, it even more than ability to tackle a player.
Yeah, you just a few plays here and there could change the difference. But the final score is Northwest Cabarrus 20, J.M. Robinson 13. Shaked, that'll wrap it up for the Sundrop postgame report. Don't forget, we'll be at J.M. Robinson next week. Paul and Perry will be over at Cox Mill for Mount Pleasant and Cox Mill as we have 2 games of the week next week. You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week and the Sundrop postgame report, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus. Northwest Cabarrus 20, J.M. Robinson 13. Have a great evening, everybody.